hit the go live, but if you have like a lot of people are rocking somewhere in the neighborhood of 400 wit, which I think is 77.5%. How it goes, Brixton? Hello there. With these guys, it's much more likely that they just die, right? 0.775 to the 2 is a 60% chance. So it's 0.4 to the 3 that none of their aces hit it. 7% chance. It doesn't seem too like that will happen, right? But that doesn't seem worth building a pacer around, like just for that purpose. It doesn't seem worth to build a pace chaser just for the 7% odds that all the end closers die. Now, I will say I am underestimating the odds a little bit, because in a lot of ways it's like you could also have it where one of them gets rushed or something like that, or one of them like pops 2 of their gold skills but like whiffs all of their like important skills otherwise, like No Stopping Me and Uma Stand and shit like that. It can happen. But I feel like I'm not super sold on pace. I feel like I'm not super sold on pace. At least, I'm not super sold on survivalist pace. I think it's easy to make. I just think it's not going to win you that many races. And I'm not sure what other way there is to build a pace chaser that's very good. So I feel like I'm not super sold on, like, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do with her. I mean, I could try to make end closer Ogre, which would be funny. Grab some sparks or something like that. Late is interesting, right? Because you do have excels. You can rock. I mean, you can just rock On Your Left, which is a big deal. If On Your Left pops at a good time, it is going to be a really big deal. I don't think you can survive. Like, can you survive on, like, if I just grab like an Ogre here, and I give her, let's say, Maestro and Bofa, sure, why not? But I just want to make her a late surger and see how much stam she needs to survive if both of her golds pop. 1200 speed, 600 power, yeah, sure, good enough. Assumedly she's fine there. Yeah, oh, the gold chip is dying. What's going on there? Oh, no, the acceleration diff is huge because No Stopping Me. Yeah, because you don't have any excels. No. You're just getting out. That's fine. I don't care about that, really. I more just want to see if your top speed, if you're actually full spurting and starting the spurt at the right time. We could throw No Stopping Me and, like, On Your Left on you or something just for fun. 1000-ish stamina for late? That doesn't seem right, because it's 950 for end. I'd be very surprised if end took less stamina. Yeah. Is it really more stamina consumption on a late surger? It is. Why? What the hell's going on there? Oh, is this Bofa being worthless, actually? Is that what's happening here? Where's Bofa popping? Why are you dying? Huh. This is with no witch variance on the skills either. How interesting. Yeah, if you get rushed, if either of you get rushed, you'll die. That's fine. It's not really the point. Hold on, let me take that out for a second. Show HP consumption? That's true. Yeah, taking out rush, but you're still dying. Show HP. What's wrong with you? Oh, Bofa just isn't doing anything? What? You're only getting 1 gold. Question break, how does the sim calculate where skills pop? Like, is the graph on top an average or an estimate time will pop? I think, basically, like, for the ones that pop at a random position, it picks a random position where they're likely to pop, to my understanding. For, like, position-based ults and stuff like that, like, it just assumes like, they pop as early as possible, I think. Like, Triumphant Pulse will always pop 200 meters before the finish every single time. But then you can look on individual runs, it'll change, right? So, like, on this run, Uma Stand popped way later. On this run, it popped all the way back here. Anyway, why are you... How curious. Why is there something I'm missing? Oh, I guess no, it is Bofa, yeah. But, I mean, what is even... The problem with lates is... I think there could be a world where lates aren't so bad. The problem is, what second gold do you put on them? Yeah? Because Bofa kind of sucks ass. I also don't... Is it seriously just not popping? What's happening? It's a little unfortunate. Oh, do I have to, like, do I have to reseed and rerun this shit or something? You're the red. Yeah, it's just not popping? Very odd. Is there another goal? Just for the sake of even, just for the sake of fucking testing for a second here. Is there another gold I can pop that's gonna make it look a little bit more normal? That doesn't require... Is there one that's specific for lates? Late race, yuck, yuck, yuck. Yeah, I don't know about any of these, man. Do. Maestro, Bofa, Iron Will, not really. Unruffled, not really. Common Collected is pace, and Mile Medium. I mean, cooldown? Maybe cooldown. I don't know why it's just saying that Bofa doesn't trigger. So let's see if it'll actually believe us on cooldown. No, it just doesn't, no. What's happening? Am I crazy? Is it just, it's just not popping the recovery? Oh, no, it is. Well, it's not showing where the recoveries pop. So the blue is gold chip. It's not showing the skill when the recoveries pop, but like you're seeing it. There's only one. Oh, it's popping at the very end here. I see. There you go. Okay. Sorry. I'm stupid. I was looking for the little, like you see it says anchors away, Umastan, things like that right there. I was looking for a little skill name icon. It doesn't do that here, but it does at least show you the little upward bump in their stamina. So like, yeah, boom. This is probably Maestro, and then that's cooldown right there. So okay, on 950 stam, if 2 of her gold skills pop, she does live. As expected. She should, right? The problem, of course, yeah, the reason her spurt rate is so much lower is because Bofa fucking sucks, right? Yeah, okay. Notably, if I take this down anything, I assume she does just die. I mean, yeah, 0%. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I see. He's delaying it. Yeah, okay. So, I don't know about lates either, man. Yeah, because I'm like, the problem with lates is like, this also sucks. I don't like this as a gold recovery. You do have better coefficients going on, at least. You aren't coefficient diffed. Why does spurt rate lower than survival rate? I assume if you survive, you can full spurt? No. Where possible, they will avoid full spurting if it means they don't die at the end of the race. Horses will sooner delay spurt than die. Do you understand? So that's what's happening there. Yeah. I'm a little curious as to in what cases this this gold chip is actually dying here. Actually spurting 100% of the time there. Is it what is making the difference here? Is she gambling on downhill mode a little bit here? Up the guts? It's possible. Let's try like 450. Ah, yeah. She's just she barely didn't have enough there. I think the gold chip that I got yesterday, or not yesterday, like fucking 3 days ago. I think she's rocking a little bit of higher guts and stamina than 950. If I recall, let me double check. 974, 423. It's probably fine. Yeah. That looks about right. 974, 423. Yeah, good. The stamina is better than the guts there too. But anyway, so I don't think I believe in lates or paces really. The problem with paces is, okay, just this is like 15 meters. This is like 6 lengths that you have to make up for. Just by virtue of this difference versus this difference, it feels like. Well, it feels like, from some quick math, it is that, right? Because you're running about 0.5 meters per second, well, 0.47 meters per second slower in the late race, and you're at top speed for like 30 seconds. So, I mean, 30 seconds makes it that, 31 makes it that, right? Depends. But this right here, divided by 2.5. That's 5.8 lengths that you have to make up just because you picked pace on the fucking select screen instead of end. So that's kind of tough. That's kind of tough. I'm not gonna lie to you. And then survivalist pace is an option. It will be very easy to make a pace with like 3 golds and have them literally never die. But I don't think the odds that all 3 ends die is that likely if you're running into a guy who's running 3 aces. And then specifically, if you're actually thinking about, you know, against the field, or just Creek, yeah, it's super easy to make a survivalist pace, but I don't know how useful it is. Because, again, if the horse is well built, it's just a matter of them hitting their 2 golds. And even if people have low wits, like 400 wit, that is still only something like a 7% chance that all 3 of your aces, none of them hit both their golds. That's the only time that a pace is going to beat an end closer, yeah? So, I mean, unless you do some, like, shenanigans with, like, you, like, slingshot them with a Suzuka and you give them angling, right? All of that. So it feels not worth it. I don't know how else you make up 5 lengths. That's a lot of fucking lengths. So pace, I'm not super excited about. Late, I mean, this is a lot nicer, but the problem with lates is I think they just die. I'm not super sure how you get a late surger to survive here without giving them like 1200 stamina. And if you give them 1200 stamina, then they're just a worse horse, right? Like, they're not coefficient diff. They don't have to make up 6 lengths. Lates also feed other Golshis NSM. Lates in this CM just exist for Goldship to proc NSM. That is one thing, but like, if they could win on their own merits, I would think it would be worth it, right? But I think it's important to think about, outside of how they might help end closers, like, what does the late do? And I don't think they do very much, because you can only really get 1 consistent gold on them. I'm still planning on rocking double front and runaway I care not for the meta. Go for it. I think I'll have a hard time, but you can do whatever you please. It's not going to be very hard to fight for angling and scheming, for what it's worth here. But yeah, man, I don't know. Your coefficient's a lot nicer, but you just get swinging Maestro and then die, I think. Because Bofa and cooldown are huge gamba. It's like a 40% chance they do nothing or something like that every race. If they trigger too early or too late. So it kind of is just... It feels like you kind of just run end closers. I don't know. I don't see the vision on Pacer late. And if we're just gonna rock end closers, right? Then I mean we probably just go Maya, and then I try to make like an end closer Ogre. Ogre's interesting with 20% speed growth. I could build an interesting little thing around her. Do you have any of the 3-star ends? I don't think so, no. If you have the slot, you can borrow Zeno, Rob, Roy Speed for lates. What does she do? My idea is the runaway allows other fronts to proc NSM and then dies to allow them to proc angling and scheming. Maybe the increased pace of the lobby causes some other Umas to die along the way. It could do that. It could do that. Lie in wait. Huh? Look at this. Phase later half random 0. That's a good recovery. Recover endurance persistent. Yeah, I mean, you just have to be a late race. It's in the second half. I mean, that is a good. That is a good recovery. That does solve one. I mean, this is also a nice card because she drops right-handed on you too, right, for free. I think you just get to pick it. Is it for free or is it skills from events? Oh, it's in her second event. Yeah. Right. So that's pretty for free, and this is guaranteed as well. That's an interesting little card. She comes with Nimble Nav as well. I actually did not know that she was built like that. I'm not gonna lie to you. That does solve one potential problem for lates. You know, it's an interesting angle. It is. It's an interesting angle because you can gamble on your left, I guess. If you pop on your left and no stopping me, that is better than spurt and no stopping me. And you do have a better acceleration coefficient in the late race than the end closers do as well, right? Oh, only very so slightly, but you do. Yeah, it's an interesting little thing. That card actually is, it makes me curious, to be sure. You could grab Iron as well, though, I mean, so could the ends. But Iron isn't great here, but you could. You could grab Iron, you could grab On Your Left. That's kind of it, probably. Am I forgetting any big late acceleration? Hard Worker is complete RNG, yeah. It's not. It ain't that. Some velocity skills as well. I want normals, actually. Gambon's Spirit Burst Power, true. Position Pilfer. I mean, velocity skills are also good, right? But I don't know how much space you have for them. Yeah, it's something. You could run a late. I might end up doing that with Ogre just because putting the Encloser Sparks on her is a bit of a waste. Putting the, like, it just makes it a lot harder to find long sparks, I think, if you have to end up putting Encloser Sparks there. I might try Late Surger Ogre just to see how it feels. Just because it works natively, right? Yeah, basically you trade out a more consistent but weaker acceleration in Spurt for a much more powerful but gambly acceleration and On Your Left, essentially. Yeah, I mean, this is, like, way better than Spurt, right? It's twice the duration and twice the effect, but it's also way more gambly. It could do nothing. It's an idea. It's an idea. And your speed is going to be very close. Like, yes, you're going to be a little slower, but, like, On Your Left popping at a good time could make up for this. And you do have a little bit less stamina consumption as well, so you could get away with probably slightly... Like, if I put Lion Weight on her now. Let's do 450 Guts. Yeah, I mean, she survives 100% of the time with 900 stam and 450 Guts. You could be a little bit more aggressive with your other stats, too. Or she spurts 100% of the time with that. She doesn't survive 100% of the time with that, interestingly. I wonder when she... Why did she die? This being flipped is strange. Let me reseed this and rerun it. Yeah, she does have a bit of a survival problem. Oh, because I bet it's because of how low the stamina is and how high the guts is. It probably does throw things off a bit. Yeah, okay. It is a little better. It is still a little... Oh, I wonder if it's because On Your Left takes up just a shit ton of stamina as you're accelerating. Kinda rough to get Ogre since you need end sparks and also long sparks. Yeah. But I think Late Surger Ogre is an idea. I think it can work. You just need a good... This. Yeah, you see? This right here, basically, is what you're aiming for. You are gambling. But, like, if On Your Left hits, she is just gonna win. I think it's a little hard. Like, On Your Left is so strong. End sparks are just a suggestion. I mean, okay. What end D? You're taking... I mean, she's just gonna get rushed every race, no? Doesn't it affect rushed? And downhill mode, and a bunch of stuff that actually matters? I feel like it's not a suggestion, no? It affects down, it's not just position keep, right? If it was just position keep, then we don't give a fuck. But it's not the case. It's, everything Wit does besides skill proc? Yeah, I don't think it's a suggestion. I think that's probably a bit of an int. The skills are the most important bit, but, like... Conserving stamina on the downhill, right? Not getting rushed, etc., etc. These are all things that are very key to survival as well. But I do think I think it is this simple though, right? You just run her with Swinging Maestro and Lion Weight, and you can maybe go a little more aggressive on Stam or something like that. Basically, all you're looking for is just you're looking for on your left to pop relatively early, and she should just win if that happens. Having a gold acceleration skill pop on the uphill means you're accelerating so much faster than everyone else who's being tied down by the uphill. It's an angle. It's a real angle, and you're going for basically the same stat thresholds that you would on Goldship, or just like any end closer, like the same sort of 1200, 950, 600, 450, 600 angle that you can get away with slightly less stamina probably. She is, I think the reason she dies here in some cases is because when on your left pops, she gets this huge burst. She uses a lot more stamina early on, right? So I guess maybe you would have to go for slightly more in the way of guts or something like that, just to make sure your last spurt doesn't kill you. They got clips of Turf C and End G Uma's dusting. Dusting who though? That's what I want to know. Dusting who? Turf C, I can actually believe. Again, power. I think power is being horrendously overvalued this cup. I think it's being insanely overvalued. Right? Smart Falcon and Dusting gold ship? What kind of gold ship though? Is what I'm talking about. If the gold ship is like, if Turf, I mean, again, Turf C, I actually believe. The strength of Spurt and NSM is just too silly. Oh, for sure. I mean, yeah, okay. The gold ship that doesn't pop her excels loses to the Falcon that does. Yeah. The excels are the only thing that matters in this fucking cup, right? That's why I'm actually interested in running late Surge or Ogre, I think. Because on your left is a game winner by itself. Like in this race where she wins by 6 lengths, she doesn't even pop no stopping me. You see that? Not to be fair, neither does the gold ship, I guess. But yeah, on your left versus Spurt is a huge difference. Like Spurt popping right away versus on your left popping right away is 6 lengths. I think it's interesting. All these ones where she loses are where on your left doesn't pop as early as you need it to, right? It is a problem. You could alter. It probably is more consistent to build End Closer Ogre. It's just that getting long S is going to be more annoying on her. Do I? Do I have any good End Closer parents? This becomes the question. Because if I do, then it makes it a little bit. I can like, if I can even get her like End B or something, I'm not too mad about it. Wait, no. Filter. Attribute Sparks. Aptitude Sparks End. Very good odds that this person is incredibly smart. Thank you very much for the 18 months. Jesus, man. Thank you. Do I have any like 3-star End parents? I have a gold ship who is... Dude, I mean, that's not bad. That gets me up to B? No, it gets... Oh, I need one more. It's 4. I need one more. That gets me up to C. That's not... End C Ogre? Fuck it. It's not a bad parent. It's the interesting thing, anyway. What about 2 and above? That'd be like any 2s? No, I don't think I would ever have run a parent that is End Closer Sparks. Yeah. No, I don't think so. I mean... End C Ogre, just like hope she doesn't fuck herself too hard on the downhills. It's an idea. What's the penalty difference between C and D to wit? I need to... Where the fuck... I assume it talks about aptitudes somewhere here. Is that what they're called? Aptitude? Hold up. What the fuck is it called? Proficiencies, right, is what they call them here. Proficiency. Yeah. Proficiency. There you go. Reference doc? Oh, is it not in here? Strategy proficiency modifier. Isn't it that right there? This is for with strategy prof modifier plus single mode. It is a bit of a difference. That's worth. I mean, it's still not. NC is still not great. You basically are you're cutting your wit in 3/4, right? So 600 wit is actually 450 as far as like downhill and not getting rushed and stuff like that. But like, I could live with that. Honestly, I could live with that. It's certainly better than D. It would obviously be better if it wasn't that, but I think I would rather that with still some good long sparks and a spurt hint on this gold ship as well, right? On the on a grandparents, to be fair, but still. Like if we go back to 3-star and above, right? You got and kind of bad white sparks, but this one does 3-star long here and 2-star spurt. I don't mind that. Okay, so I think I'm okay, now the question becomes is it better to run end closer C Ogre Cap and versus late surger A just because let's also, I mean, let's try and make this somewhat equal here. This will probably be, yeah, that's it essentially. If you have curvature, we can throw curvature on YouTube. What does this look like now? I mean, it is closer, right? But again, it is the problem. Yeah, the problem is on your left is so Gamba, right? When on your left hits at a good point, or no stopping me hits at a good point, you're gonna do great. But I think on your left is a little too on your left is a little bit too shit. I fear it's a little bit too shit. Like if we throw her to end and have her go on C and just replace this. Oh, well, actually, hold on. Slight problem with end Ogre. What the fuck recovery do I throw on her? Because Go Home Specialist is that comes on. Ooh, yeah, wait, no, slight issue. 1150 stam. Does 1150 stam have you and Pure Heart inherit? Seems kind of ass, no? Cooldown? Cooldown's also kind of ass. Oh, it might have to be late Ogre just because of the fact that Pure Heart Inherit is really good. Pure Heart is a position requirement? Let's see. What is it like when it's inherited? Is it a gold skill when it's inherited? It's 7.5 normally. Oh, no, not show conditions. 3-ish? 3.5? That's just not the worst. You do have to be 2nd to 4th, though. On a late? I mean, it could happen if there's enough end closers. It certainly could happen if there's enough end closers, but this could also totally not happen. And also, nah, I kind of hate this, because if this is how... Oh, Oh, no, wait, you're an end closer, sorry. Yeah, this isn't gonna happen ever. What are you talking about? Wait, no, this is on end Ogre? No. What do you mean? No, there's no... This is, like, never popping. Right? In the mid-race? Especially with gold chips popping fucking anchors away? No, there's not a single universe where this pops, I think. Right? You'd be surprised? I don't think I would be. Like, in 9 end closer lobbies, maybe. Right? If the entire lobby is ends, which, if literally it's 9 end closers, then go swinging Maestro on 1150. If the whole lobby is ends, then it's still maybe, right? Because a lot of that lobby is going to be gold chips popping anchors away if you don't get, if it decides to trigger in like the later part of the mid race. Swing Maestro in 1150 is interesting. The interesting part about doing that is it would free up potential, what's it fucking called? Potential skill points for us. The problem with doing that, right? Well, she also just dies with this. I mean, probably closer, if you're 1150 stam, you're probably closer to like 500 guts. There you go. Yeah. The problem with this is Ogre has 0% stam growth. I think late Surger Ogre is more realistic, right? Yeah, I think I mean, Ogre does have 20% speed growth, so you could do some freak shit. You could. I think I think it's probably more realistic to just run late Ogre, even though it'll be a little bit worse. Yeah. It's a little worse, but I think it's just really... that this stat line is very hard to hit, I think. I mean, just mostly this. Hitting 1100 stam, like, you know, to hit 1200 speeds on a 20 on a 0% speed growth horse on Goldship, we have to run like 3 speed cards and like click wit a bunch too. I'm not gonna do that for stam, and I don't want to be clicking power a bunch either. So I'm not gonna have I don't have like a secondary thing like I had with wit and speed. So this feels very unlikely for Ogre to hit, I think. Yeah, I think you just run late Ogre and go for it. Sure. It's a little worse, but I think like a realistic end closer Ogre is not very possible. Because even here, she's not even like this. She still isn't certain. Like, you need more. You actually need something like that, probably. Yeah, to have her have like a decent survival rate. You need her to have like closer to literally 1200 stamina. 1150 is not enough. And this is, by the way, this is like assuming she doesn't even have... On your left is going to make her take even... Or it's not on your left, sorry, Spurt. Spurt will make her take even more stam up. Right, when she's accelerating? Yeah. I think just on your left is not strong enough. I think it literally is. It problem is it's inconsistent. If it triggers at a good point, it literally just wins, yeah. It's... I mean, what's... Hold on, what's the duration on no stopping me? It's Gamba, but like, you know. Yeah, I mean, this is real good. But you'll have this too, to be fair. And like, Goldship positions herself like a goddamn pace chaser in the mid-race, by the way. Like, very strong odds that any Goldship is going to be in front of me when she pops anchors away. Yes, I mean, that's really good. But on your left, compared to Spurt, is just like 4 times as good, right? Double duration, double the effect. I think it literally is good enough. I think the problem is that it's inconsistent, yeah? But she can be a bit of a... She's gonna die a little bit less often, too. If she's late, because she's gonna use a little bit less stam. So it could be a bit of like a, you know, if the other two shit their pants, then maybe Ogre can do something. Is it because a realistic end closer doesn't exist, man? I don't think it exists. On a horse with 0... Like, how do I hit this and this on a horse with 0 stam growth? Fuck, bringing 2 stamina cards is probably not enough to hit this. And... Like... I don't even think I could do that. You know? I don't even think I could do that. I don't think I have enough room in the deck to bring 2 stam cards, and bringing 2 wouldn't be enough. 2 stam plus Rico is achievable, IMO? Yeah, but like... 2 stam cards... But then how do you... Like, she has 20% speed growth, sure, so you can maybe get away with 2 speed cards. How do you hit this and this while also hitting that? Is my question. While also not, like, because you could just go more into power and then it'll be easier, but I still need this too. Like, this is one of the more important stats here, right? You don't hit the wit, the plight of playing Oshi. Yeah, I think you just play late surger is what you do. What's Taishin's growth? Let me check for you real quick. Taishin's great. I don't have her though. Which is great for this because she has encroaching shadow instead of spurt. 20% guts, 10% speed. Kind of assy, a little bit assy, but you can sort of supplement some stam with guts, I guess. Go for like slightly lower stam and like 500-600 guts or something. It could work. Guts is not bad here either. Right, you do have the super fucking long final straight where you could be dueling. Yeah, I think it's not worth it to not hit the wit, right? And fuck the deck, just for, you know, what was it, like the extra like 2 lengths. On average. Not this. Yeah, right. She's a little... Oh, this is obviously... Hold up. Don't do this. Have her at, like... 950, 450-ish. Right. It's still, like, it is, like, the end closer is better, right? Don't get it twisted. Maybe with all stam sparks? Nah, man. Nah. I think it's not worth it. I think it's not worth what it does to your fucking build. See, I mean, Ogre's not ideal for this, but oh well. The question, okay, now, outside of Ogre, the question becomes, hello, Mayano Top Gun. Definitely not worth the effort? I don't think so. Hello, Mayano Top Gun. What are you looking like? So you also have 20% stam growth, 10% guts. Interesting. So it's gonna be a gold chip type situation where it's just gonna be the goal is how the fuck do we get you to 1200? Hello. Because you also... You get a bunch of bullshit, right? You get, like, every acceleration that you might need for free. You come with no stopping me, which doesn't really matter, but I guess we can grab cooldown on you. You also come with... I don't like this, I will say. I don't like your other recovery being Bofa. Just not a fan of that. But, like, oh well, I guess. That's my big problem with you. It is nice that you have... It is nice that you come with, you can get Spurt from an event pretty easily. Spurt from her secret event, yeah. What is her ult? Final corner, or if you have to be on blocked on the side, you get some speed and acceleration. I mean, that's a good ult, too. She has Spurt and NSM. I mean, having NSM doesn't matter really as much. It does mean you can grab cooldown, I guess, but you already have Breath of Fresh Air, too. I hate, like, when you think about the percentage chances of dying, if you hit, like, a good amount of wit, the odds that you don't hit both your golds gets to, like, 20%. But then on top of that, you just add another, like, 50-50 that Bofa just activates somewhere useless, or that cooldown activates somewhere useless, and you die. It's just such a bad recovery. Like, if you look at this race course, right? There's a straightaway here. If it there's, you know, 50-50 whether or not this is going to be worthless or good. Like, if it activates in the first half of the straight in the early game, it probably does nothing, right? And you hate your life. If it activates in the second half, then it's just like a gold recovery. On average. Like rough napkin math, but something like that, right? So, 50-50 there. And then on the... So, this second straight here, this is perfect. If it activates at any point here, we're loving life, right? The whole way through this straight, this is a great gold recovery. We love Bofa and or cooldown. We're having a great time. And then this final straight is also kind of, it's not half and half. It's like 75, like how long is the straight? Straight 3. Yeah, it's like 75% good, right? It's like 75% good on this straight. And then the final straight, it's completely worthless. Like 100% chance to be worthless. What are the total meters where it's good and meters where it's bad, right? We have 400 meters where it's ass here. 100 meters where it's ass here, and like call it 100 meters, 130 meters where it's ass here. So that's 630 meters where it's ass. We have 130 meters where it's good here. About, this is 400 just about, right? No, I'm stupid. 500. 130, 630, give or take. Like 800, because 350 of this is good. So I mean, it's like 800 meters where it's good, 630 meters where it's bad. 800 over 1430, roughly. Right? This is my fucking problem with this shit. Is like, there's a 45% chance that it does nothing. And if you hit this 45% chance, you die. You know what I mean? If you hit this 45% chance, you lose. If you hit any of the places where it's not good enough, you just... And like, this is such a big chance to die, man. The question becomes, is there a better alternative? In which case, there really might not be. Is the problem? 1150 stam? Easier, right? Certainly easier on a 20% stam growth horse, right? I guess I should level up Tachyon for Race Planner. The problem with paces is... problem with pace chasers. This is a nasty cup, right? Everything's got like the only horse that doesn't have a problem is Goldship. Right? And Goldship has, you could argue Goldship has a problem too. Goldship's problem is the 0% speed growth. But you can get around that pretty easily. I would not call that much of a problem. I didn't know it's that bad. Right? Correct me if my math is wrong, but it is that bad. Right? The problem with paces is this. This might not seem like a lot, you know, your velocity being multiplied by 0.975 compared to 1, but this ends up being like 5 to 6 lengths that you lose over an end closer just for playing a pace. It gets tough. We already get the Whitmax gold chip, which carries the fallbacks. Don't need to be consistent, they just need to be fallbacks, I guess. Honestly, 11, I would probably rather, because Mayano is 20% stam growth, I think I would rather hit 1150 on her. Presumably she lives if we do that, like if we grab a Mayano, especially if you're on a time constraint. Well, I'm not, for now, I'm just theorizing what's, you know, what's good and, like, feasible. And we can figure out what is quick to make later. So you're going to have Maestro. You're going to have Spurt. You're going to have no stopping me. Let's say you have Curvature as well. Well, can we get away with you on one... what else? Oh, Umastan. Yes, obviously. Umastan, which I'm going to have to... I do have to factor in with you that I'm throwing in King Halo power into this, probably, just because that's, you know, that's the cross I have to bear. The long CMs are the place where this decision I made is the worst, but if we put 1150 stam and like 500 guts on you and make you an end closer, how are you looking? Oof. Not great, man. Not great. You need a little bit more, right? Thankfully, there are not too many of them, indeed. You would need a little bit more. Not to be like little tweaks will make big differences in the outcome here. This is okay. Like already, 20% stam growth makes this possible. You would probably have to bring on a 20% growth Uma. You probably have to bring. How about some green stam skills? Oh wait, doesn't she come with one of them? Doesn't she come with non-standard distance? Her support card does anyway. Oh, she doesn't. That's so sad. Yeah, this might be a good time for some green stam skills, maybe. It's an interesting point. You can try to grab Kyoto Racecourse or... Kyoto or non-standard. I mean, okay, I will say, if we just have the one gold recovery... If we just have the one gold recovery, we can actually... If we're going this route, we can actually... And because I have to bring King... Okay. I think I have an idea for Mayano. Because I have to bring King Halo for her, because I don't have Umastan parents, and I don't... No, granted, I could go find some Umastan parents, because she comes with Spurt, so fair enough. But I don't think I want to do that. But because I'm bringing King Halo anyways, and because we only have the one gold skill that we need to pop, something like 400 wit is a lot more acceptable here, right? A 77% chance to pop one of our skills is a lot, like that'll put us at about a little bit better of a chance than this gold chip has to pop both of her skills, right? She's at like a 73% to pop both of these. We'll be at a 77% to pop just this one. Yeah, okay, and then if we're gonna power max a little bit, if we're just gonna go speed stamp power, that makes this way easier to build. Because then we could probably run... How would we do this? We probably still need to bring Rico. We need to bring a Creek. Not sure if I need to bring MLB or not yet. But maybe I can, because now they don't have to bring like a Fine Mo or something. Her growth is also Guts. It's stamina and Guts, is that true? That's actually kind of nice, because every little extra bit of Guts will be quite good here. Yeah, this is... Okay, wait, let me... Like, what could a deck look like for Mayano? We would still inherit a bunch of... Right, you can actually use this gold chip, parent. Which has a little bit more stamina, but is 2-2-3 versus... 2-3-3. Slightly worse. And slightly worse white sparks on you too. Yeah. Maybe we just go with the Ogre anyway. Rico shouldn't be needed. I have 12 stam from URA using 2 stam cards. Were you also hitting 1200 speed when you did that? On a 0 speed growth horse? This is like, I'm asking a genuine question, because I would imagine the answer to that is no. And if the answer to that is yes, I will say, we can go for a bit more of a stat high roll. If I'm bringing King Halo, and she comes with Spurt, almost all of our other RNG is removed from the run. It's literally hit your stats and long S, and that's everything. That's it, right? So we could try to go for a slightly more... Rick, can you eat tacos? See, now we're talking. We could try to go for a slightly more unrealistic high roll. Stat-wise, because we remove... If you want Stam, you're bringing Rico. She does way too much for the run. Do you understand my point? Because we've removed almost every other aspect of RNG from the run, we could try to go for a more unrealistic stat goal. When you need to hit really unrealistic stats, and then you also need to hit long guess, and you also need to hit, you know, whatever one or two skills off your inspiration, shit starts getting pretty impossible to, like it becomes like a 1 in 1,000 run, and it's just not gonna happen. Let me think. Oh, was it? It was a Taishin. Where was the Taishin? I was rocking. I think it's this one, right? I think it was you. Yeah, because it's 8-star long. You have Spurt Hint. I don't really care about that. But that's okay. So, like, if we're inheriting a bunch of Stam Sparks already, she has 0 speed growth. Is this what I did on Goldship? What the hell? Wait, did I get to 1180 speed on Goldship like this? No, I did. Oh, because I brought Biko. Yes, I think I want to do that again. Right, okay. So if I brought Biko. Yes. If our borrow spot is taken up by Biko, what does that mean for me? Well, we have to be a little bit more aggressive on stamina. And we could just not bring a wit card at all. Because, okay, here's the thing, right? You're, like, partially a Stam card, and then we could also bring you. And then, where is she? This is an interesting idea, I think. I think you can hit what you need for Stam like this. 1180 is hard, but again, we're inheriting a shit ton of Stam Sparks. I have McQueen with 1150 Stam and 1150 speed and 1100 Stam back when my cards are in a worse state and URA. I think this is doable for sure, right? Because the speed Biko, Kitasan, Tosho is very powerful, so speed should be handled here on like a relatively normal, like on a slight high roll. We should hit our speed goal. The problem is obviously the Stam, but I think with a power card, this Creek is ass, unfortunately, but you know. It worked well enough on the goal. There's going to be a little bit of RNG involved with Creek showing up early so we can get her friendship up and make up for the fact that she's not 3 or MLB. But Rico being here, giving you like 200 Stam and Guts, 20% Stam growth, 10% Guts growth, Creek here, and the power card, which is also going to give us a bit more Stam, right? Again, especially on a 20 Stam growth horse, those power clicks are not bad for Stam. I think this is a super realistic deck for Mayano, and it also gives us everything we need, right? We get Uma Stan out of King Halo. We can get Spurt off of her. She comes with no stopping me. And this way we don't have to rely on Bofa. Because God, I fucking hate Bofa. And the stat threshold to be looking for is something. I mean, power doesn't have to necessarily hit 900, but like 901 or whatever. Or 867 if you're just worried about finals, right? It doesn't necessarily have to hit this, but that would be nice. And I think with a power card in the deck, it shouldn't be too hard to do. If we're like, we got to 717 speed on Goldship, clicking power 0 times. I think this is super doable. I think this deck to hit these stats roughly, like maybe we end up with like 1180 speed. Okay, I'll be fine with that. These stats with this deck seems very, very doable to me. Stamina is probably still your hostage. Like I think you do still have to like the thing you're babysitting here is Stam. I think that I think the power goals and the speed goals are relatively easy to hit here. Hitting 1180 Stam and 520 Guts. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe because like, this is a big difference from what we had with Goldship, and we hit 950 on Goldship, right? Goldship has very similar, like has the exact same Stam growth. We ran 2 wit cards instead of Rico and King Halo, and we hit 970 stamina on Goldship. Now, to be fair, that was a lucky ass run. That was a high roll, I would say. We had 970 Stam and 420 Guts on Goldship. It's very possible that this is just kind of a deck that works super well. Well, Mayano Top Gun, my favorite Uma that you called your least favorite yesterday. Listen, I had to be mean. Someone asked me what my least favorite Uma was. I had to pick something. They're all great, but you know, I got nothing against Mayano Top Gun necessarily. It's just Yahoo. Okay, yeah, I think I like this deck a lot. Yeah, so Mayano was easy enough to figure out. That's fine. Man, Ogre. It's tough. It is tough. How does Zeno Rob Roy look as far as like a stat stick? If I'm gonna be stealing an MLB one of her, what does she look like? Zeno Rob Roy. Not bad. This is fine. Sure. Nice. 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 Seems good, right? And she comes with right-handed and shit. What would a deck for Ogre look like? I don't know, man. So... reset. So obviously, we're bringing Kita-san. This will be a Zeno Rob Roy. That's probably enough, honestly. Is that enough? Can we get away with 2 speed? I think we can get away with 2 speed, 2 wit on a 20% speed growth horse. I think so. But do I have time? Do I have the space to bring 2 wit? I think I do, right? Because then we'd be bringing... You can get away with 2 speed cards? Yeah. These 2 speed specifically, yeah. Well, not these 2, actually. It probably wouldn't be you. It would be a Zeno Rob Roy, I think. Not just 2 speed, though. Because we probably... Okay. We could grab... The problem is no stam growth is the scary part, right? You probably would need to bring Rico and this. Yeah, so that makes... That makes it now kind of difficult to hit what you want to hit width-wise, I think. Hello there. Slight problem there. Now you could still just... You don't need right-handed anymore from Machikane. I need... Oh, shit. I do actually... Like, the deck is almost made for... If I want to make Late Surge or Ogre, the deck is almost made for me. I do have to bring you. I'm not as thrilled about this one, for sure, right? I think you can hit your stam like this, for sure. You can hit, like, the 950-ish, 970-ish, 450-ish guts, right? You can probably hit your speeds. Wit becomes a problem, but, you know, if we end up with, like, 500-something wit, it is what it is, I suppose. Alternatively, if you have to build a deck to... If you have to build a deck to get rid of Zeno Rob Roy and hit 1180 stamina, I don't think so, man. I just don't think so. What? Well, I was gonna say you could actually, maybe you could turn the wit down as well, but like since the entire fucking thing is betting on your left, it feels stupid to do that. Yeah, I think this is probably the deck. I wonder if the answer is to inherit some wit sparks, actually. Because I will say, this feels a little overkill on... Maybe I'm wrong. On 0% stam growth, I could totally be wrong. But like, a power card, a stam card, and Rico feels a little overkill to hit 950 stam on a 0% stam growth horse if we also are bringing 15 fucking stam sparks, right? So I could see a world where maybe I bring... like, some wit on the other side. Yeah. I don't think that's horrendous. I don't think, like, inheriting, like, even a little bit of wit, like, even if it's, like, you know, 3-star wit, 6-star stam or something. You could go for a shittier speed card and borrow Fimo and roll high. Oh, again, we wouldn't actually be bringing her. We'd be bringing Zeno Rob Roy, because she's mandatory if you want to bring a late surger, basically, because of this. If you don't want to hit 1180 stamina, which we just can't do on Ogre, realistically. It wouldn't be Biko. I don't think speed would necessarily be the problem, though. Zeno is not as good as Biko, and if Kita-san is bugged, then Zeno is really not as good as Biko. But she's still pretty decent, and she comes with right-handed out the box. So you could even go for, like, slightly less speed. We could go for, like, 1140-ish speed and hope right-handed makes up the difference for us. So she's good enough for our speed goal. The problem is more so wit is what I'm concerned about with this setup. And I think you could probably, like, if we hop on Chronogenesis, could I find... I need someone with Spurt and Wit Sparks, which is weird. A Wit and Stam, preferably. Like, basically, we need... Think of this way as an alternative. If you can click less Stam, you can click Wit more. That is true. That might just be the case as well. The problem is that 3-star Spurt Spark is kind of saving my fucking life right now. on that Taishin, and I'm just not so convinced we're ever gonna find like this, but then, you know, but then they also have like decent long. We can maybe turn that down a little bit, but then they also have like 3-star wit or something. I feel like this doesn't exist, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I'm not wrong. What if we turned that down slightly? Nope. What if we turned the stamina down slightly? Yeah, it's just hard. This is just not something people would build, I think. And then, I mean, we could probably turn this down slightly, and that's going to make it way easier, but that's a big deal. So I get nothing but guts SSRs. It's so untrue, but it's literally untrue, but it feels like it. Yeah, that's a hard one. Maybe we just go with this. And, I mean, if it does turn out to be overkill, then you're right. I could just click wit more and click stam less. If it doesn't turn out to be overkill, well, then the other one wasn't, like, inheriting fewer stam sparks wasn't an option anyway. And I just have to make do with this. Yeah, it's not ideal. But basically, you're rolling for, like, the 1 in, like, 9 races or something like that, but Ogre's gonna hit on your left right at the start, and she's gonna go to the moon. That is the entire idea here, I think. Okay, well, what else could you do? So I think I like the idea of, you know, bringing Goldship, obviously, and then bringing Mayano and Ogre. But I don't know, is there anything else that I could even do feasibly? Again, I could try to, I mean, I don't think I have the goddess statues for this, but I could star unlock you or something like that, and try to go for a pace survivalist strategy, but I don't think it's super worth doing. You could just run late Ryan as well, but again, I think lates in general are not, I would rather run an end closer generally. Though, I mean, the interesting thing about late Ryan is you want to talk about gambling, right? Obviously, if Ryan does hit Iron on herself, like, it's her own ult, she's going to, like, she's just gonna win if she hits either on your left or Iron. But it is delayed, but because of the uphill, you're not going to be, by the time you get, where the fuck is, did I take it away? Where's Kyoto Racecourse, man? By the time you get to the corner, because of the uphill, chances are you're not fully excelled anyway. With this many end closers, I feel like Iron has gotta miss more than not. That is true. Well, again, yes, that is true, but you always gotta remember this bitch. Like, think back to Gemini Cup, think back to Taurus, think back to all the times there were hundreds of gold ships in every CM. She doesn't position like an end closer, man. By the time the late race rolls around, she's like accidentally popping redshift half the time. And that's with paces and fronts in the lobby, right? Anchors Away is so much goddamn mid-race velocity. Goldship is very, very often going to be leading the packs. That might be her biggest problem, honestly, is like, it might be a little annoying for her to pop no stopping me when Anchors Away puts her in front of everyone else in the race. Unless there's also, like, paces and fronts and shit like that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I remember, like, Goldship literally getting into position to pop redshift in fucking, like, Gemini Cup. That's what the lates are for, to buff the gold ships? Am I being like, am I crazy, or is she going to pass the lates? Is that not how it ends up working out? Like, isn't it like 15 seconds of velocity on her ass or something like that? I remember Goldship getting like up there with pacers in a lot of these races. 18 seconds? Like, did she end up I mean, there's a real argument to not, in rooms, she overtakes lates at the perfect time. Interesting. There's an argument to not run as much mid-race velocity on the late Ogre then. Right? To just get mogged, and then slingshot off of the gold chip instead of the other way around. Because, yeah, it is 18 seconds of 0.25. Shit's ridiculous. If you, like, don't run curvature and instead run something else for the early or late game, you might be able to reverse the reversal there. Maybe able to slingshot off the gold chip instead of the other way around. Just make, as long as you can find something else useful to put those skill points into, which you probably could. It's an idea. But yeah, there is going to be some amount of variance to that, for sure. But yeah, point being that, like, for that reason, I don't think that Iron is as bad as you might expect, because it's probably going to be 3 gold chips a lobby. So she's going to be 4th at worst. But I still don't think I'm fully on board. Yeah, I don't. Pasa's ult doesn't activate at a good time here, I don't think. Because that has to be final straight. Yeah, I think as far as what I've got in my box anyway, I think that is about the sum of your options. Survivalist Pacers, or like some random gamble late, like Ogre or Ryan, or just build end closers, right? You are useless outside of Mile. You're not useless outside of Mile, but you are, most of your strength goes away outside of Mile. What the fuck do you even do? I don't, you're 2-star anyway, but I don't know what you even do. I mean, there is always the option of like, oh yeah, run a nice nature debuffer or something like that. I don't think it's as good though. I think people are just going to drop dead by themselves anyway. The odds that you hit someone with gaze and that person wasn't already going to die anyway, I think that's two intersecting probabilities that are quite low. Okay, cool, man, cool. How do you trigger Mayano's secret event again? Is it by... It's you have to win one race with every strategy, right? Yeah. A G1 in particular. I see. You have to win a G1 as a front to pace a late and an end. That shouldn't be that hard, I feel like. And then you get everything, which in this case, obviously, we're more concerned about Spurt. Okay. That's not so bad. Just gotta keep that in mind. Oh, let's try a Mayano run real quick and see how this feels. For this Mayano deck, I have to imagine is going to feel pretty clean to run, I think. If we bring... What's her... Where is she? Where'd she go? Where's my savior? Where is Biko Pegasus? There she is. Yeah. If we bring this deck, gives us Uma Stand from the King Halo. We power max because we're running only one recovery in Maestro. I think it's valid. The big stir? Yeah. Well, let's try this to see. I am curious. Oh, we have to do this. I'm so behind, man. I'm so fucking behind. I gotta like just do a bunch of runs off stream too. I just gotta like throw them at the fucking wall. I'm at like 85,000 event points and the shit ends in like 2.5 days. I don't think we care about those at all, so it's fine that they're ass. Okay, so what do we... Again, I think... Speed, stamina... Point and laugh, this guy doesn't have his rainbow crystals. Just you wait. I'm gonna do so many runs over the next 48 hours, I'm gonna get it anyway. I just gotta use a lot of those TP recoveries. Don't mind. It's also just so many carrots. You get 500 for getting to 1 million. That's pretty good. I would like to recreate this turn. Good, and they've given me the opportunity to. Let me open up my window. Let's get out of my room. It might be December, but that's no guarantee that the heater is not still going to body me. I do think it's cold outside today, so I should get some nice, a nice little breeze. Sure, yeah. Would have rather probably to go to good and get a little bit of energy back since we have Rico here too. He's gonna mood up with us. I'm very close to being able to safely spark Kitasan and still maintain economy. When you say maintain economy, do you mean not use Viva San Black? We can power click here. Again, power clicks are not... power is important. I was greedy to ask, but like one more big giveaway side games and my life is yours. It could happen. Decent stamp click. Pretty good. We have a fire. A couple of little friendship building. Creek friendship is kind of a priority too because she's so ass. There's also an argument to rest here, unironically. But I think I'll take... this. Just because the Creek friendship is very important. My life, but not my credit card. Yeah. Speed out of that's nice too. Hello, Rico. Oh, wait, we can actually tank the mood down here. Yeah, because Rico will give us a mood up again. This is actually the only good you may socialize with me ever. Well, not good, but it's at least, it's not catastrophic. In fact, I think I'll do that right now. Yeah, I think I'll do that right now. Just because we don't, maybe I should have rested, but I just like doing that, getting the stam in, get some early Rico friendship in. If there's something crazy next turn, we can take it. Otherwise, you can rest. There's like double fires or something. And there isn't, really. Yeah, okay. Never punished. We just rest. December is so funny to me because all the streamers I watch are cozy maxing while I'm getting roasted at 34 degrees with 80 humidity. Imagine being in the southern hemisphere, man. Fucking skill issue. Yo, shows up to your run, have 15 energy, leaves. Ooh, Creek Friendship, important. We could get firm conditions as well, which you actually do care about now. Our power does matter. Yeah, I'll go for some Creek Friendship. Corner recovery hint, obviously, would be great too. Ramp up? Sure. We gotta keep up with the gold chips after all. Stamina or guts? We're probably hitting, we're definitely hitting the guts threshold, so every point of stamina over 300 will be better than the appropriate point of guts. So we'll take the stamina. Double fires versus triple friendship. Ooh, you are fucking with me? This is like, URA brain tells you to click this. I mean, it is also wit, it takes no energy, so like, part of Alharu brain tells you to click this, but I think I'm being tricked. Plus, this is actually building friendship with Halo, plus we do want power and stamina. It is just a good click, I think. I think we do have to take this. That wit click is good enough. Building Rico friendship as well, all of that. There's an argument for it, but I think you got this early. The fires are kind of everything. This is ass. Well, these turns have been really bad, no? I guess it's a free time to rest, but you've been very bad in terms of fires. I want a twinkle. So true, bestie. Wasted boot up, but it's fine. I'll take that stam click for sure. Hitasan and Creek. Again, Creek friendship had a bit of a priority here. Our speed's a little low, but it'll, again, as we get, you know, Rainbow Biko, Rainbow Kitasan, everyone starts floating around, it should get a lot better. It's a great power click. Rico makes it cost less energy, too. So we take that. And we get some stam from training with Rico as well, which is a big deal. What's going to be the hardest to win with? I mean, she runs all of them pretty well. Oh, she starts at end B default, huh? I didn't realize this. I'm okay with that, though. She can run end B. I don't mind that. I guess it doesn't matter, probably. Maybe, like... I mean, the longer the track, the less we want to play late and end, probably, because there's, like, a slight chance we get blocked because the final corner is so late. Run front pace till you get enough power. I think it's more that... I think the track length is probably one of the most important deciding factors these days, right? Because on miles, it's very unlikely for you to get blocked as a late or an end because of the final corner being very early on. Yeah, I think I'll run front here. Anecdotally, I find pace to be the least consistent for my careers. Maybe we save that for when we're big balls, big baller, big nuts then. Let's front for now. Should be a win. Yes, okay. So front, crossed off. Let's keep that in mind. We still have to win with pace late and end. Wait, no, it's not a G1. I'm an idiot. No. I'm stupid. It's G1s. It's G1s. It's G1s. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, you put it in there right when I remembered it as well. Oh, that's a good guts click. Oh, fans. I didn't look at her career, I just realized. Pikachu, Armakinen, oh my longs. Oh my longs. Okay. Gotcha. Good thing I guess it's a good thing we're focusing stamina early. Her career is all fucking longs. If we have to run and get fans, we can run at the end. You got lots of turns? Yeah, but the earlier we do it, the better. This is a great guts click. I think I just take this. We do, like, unironically want the guts, too. And then, as well, yeah, just Rico Friendship gets her to green, gets you to orange. Creek Friendship making its way very slowly up there. We take those. I think I'll target, what's it called? The Hopeful Stakes. Oh, right away, too. Okay, that's good. Thank you, Rico. We do not risk it here. We just grab our guts and go. Lots of wasted mood ups, but oh well, I guess. Just don't give me a random ass mood down. One fire. This is good for friendship building. And then we do some Hitler maxing. Alright, hopeful. What? Wait, what was the. What? I didn't even internalize that there was a failure chance on that. What? Really? What was the failure rate on that? 6%? What the hell? Okay, well, you have to get the practice perfect. Nope. Oh my god. Alright. My bad. Well, that's so much for all those. I'll talk about wasted fucking mood ups. What the hell? Glue, I'm afraid? She might be. That's a good click to make up for it, somewhat. Well, I say that, it's a little fake, because it's not building, it's only building the one friendship, but it is still 3 fires. You wouldn't fail an 8%. Okay. I would have restarted, probably, if she did that. No, I can't do that, because I spent the double fucking TP on her, man. We probably Hitler max next turn, unless there's a very good wit click for us. Which there isn't. Yeah. Hitler maxing. Maybe I shouldn't call it that. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't call it that. Fascist maxing? There we go. That might be nicer. It's a good wit click. Biko friendship. Good power click. Makes a burst out of you. I think I like, if they're all things being roughly equal here, because you're already at orange too, so this is only building 1, this is only building 1. I think I just click this because it doesn't cost me any energy. So I can keep doing that. The wit is certainly a second-class citizen here. We don't want to do too many wit clicks. 60 TP only for Mayano to experience catastrophic runway error, for real. Energy and stam or speeds? I think we're probably going to be fine. I actually would rather take the speed here, honestly. Oh, good power click. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Again, power and stamina are both important. We're approaching the hopeful stakes. Mood ups. Lots and lots of mood ups. Is speed and power like it normally is? No, guts and speed. Go for speed. You are still a 0 speed growth. Haunts, let me not forget about that. Decent wit click. Oh, really good stam click. Oh, we take that for sure, yeah. 2% failure? You wouldn't practice pointing. Okay. Very good stam click. Fuck with that heavy. Maya's race class. Haru Urara. Straightaway adept. I don't think I care. Stamina and skill points. Now we're talking. Now we're fucking talking, man. Give me a great wit click or nothing. Oh, it's a good wit click. It's a good wit click. I think I will take that shit. Yeah. Then we probably fascist max next turn. I'd like to burst at least once before Unity Cut. No. Well, maybe. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Oh, we do have to race in 2 turns. I gotta keep that in mind. We are gonna get some energy back in 2 turns as well. Creek friendship also is pretty big, but I don't think by itself there, I don't think that's enough. I think we speed. I don't like our speed. I need to start building some friendship with Biko and them. And by end them, I mean Tosho, because that's the only other speed card. Hello, Tosho. It's the only other speed card we have here. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I think this is probably, we can readjust, but I think I'm probably, oh, 9%, don't do it to me. I think I'm probably okay to do this and then never throw a burst of speed for the rest of the run. I think I'm still more concerned about stamina because we do have to hit like 1180 stamina. I think I'm cool to do this and then have the rest of the bursts be speed and be stamina power for the rest of the career. Gulp. Yeah. 9% failure chance. There's no way they wouldn't do it to me. Oh my god. All right, fellas. Let's grab those event points. It's okay. This time she gets practice perfect right here. Hey, move right back up, though. You can't keep her down. My god. 10% feels like 50-50. 30% feels like 10-90, but somehow 50% always hits. I agree. 50% feels like an actual, maybe even like a 60-40 in your favor. 30% is like it never works. I don't think I agree that 10% feel. I think that's one of the first 9% I've failed playing this video game, to be real with you. Very, very uncommon for me to not hit those. I would say it feels like I hit them about 90% of the time. But 30% does not feel like a 30%. It feels like it's a 95% chance of failure. I agree. It's not, I mean, I do want to do bursts on Stam. You wouldn't fail a 7%. And it builds Biko friendship. We do need to do that. Our speed's lagging behind. And Rico's here. Makes it even less likely to fail. You wouldn't fail a 7%. Gulp. Okay. I was gonna cry. I'm not gonna lie to you. And then we race next turn. Head on. It's the wrong acceleration, man. I don't want to do this ever, I don't think. Could do that, but we just don't have the stamina. We race next turn. Rick, after seeing the cookie incident again, I figured out who can't eat cookies. What do you mean by this? We can paste this. Oh, let's late this. Fuck. Oh wait, I could have fronted it as well, but no, with one front, probably not the best idea. She's so glue, man! Alright, high roll this. People with glucose allergies can't eat normal cookies? Well, I mentioned that, actually. Wait, glucose or gluten? Because you mean, like, what is a glucose allergy, like, being diabetic? Both, I guess? Because in the video, I'm like, if you can't eat gluten, they make gluten-free cookies, and, like, if you're diabetic, you can still eat them, you just have to be careful. Being diabetic doesn't mean you can't consume sugar, you just have to be careful with your intake. So, diabetic people can still, like, easily eat cookies, and, If you're gluten-free, though, you do have to eat gluten-free cookies, so that's fair. I have a slight glucose allergy, but I'm not diabetic. That's interesting. I didn't... A glucose allergy sounds very unfortunate. Because, like, that's what all the carbohydrates in your body get turned into as well, right? Like, when you eat bread, it turns into glucose. Are you allergic to that? Like, this is a dumb question, bro. Like, are you allergic to bread? Deadass? Or is it only, like, simple sugars that are glucose fast enough for it to matter? Like, is it only, like, milkshakes and not bread? Yeah, bread makes me sneeze like a motherfucker? I'll be honest, you're like a kind of person I didn't know existed. I didn't realize glucose allergies were a thing. But I've met people who are allergic to sunlight, so I guess your body, your immune system can, like, fuck off in all sorts of different ways, right? It can always happen to you. Mayano, this is not the run. I'm also allergic to nickel? I assume you mean with E, like EL, not LE, like the metal? Soft-boiled eggs. Wait, is this literally just Condor? What the fuck? Yeah, the metal? That's interesting. You're a little broken person. Dude, I'm sorry, that was mean. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. Man, you're not broken, probably. Draw. Win. Nice. Well, something went right, at least. We have no energy, by the way. I can't help but notice. Yeah, everything ranked up because we haven't done any fucking trading, so nothing had ranked up so far. Get some energy back. And then we also have to rest. Another boot up. Cool. Cool. I mean, it's a good click. It's a very good click. You wouldn't fail at 23%. Nice. Okay, we have to rest, though. It's not even like Rico, we have to rest. Having a nickel allergy turbo sucks because belt buckles are made of nickel, dude. Things that my dumbass doesn't have to know. What the? Double power increase? What is happening? Oh, it's just 30 energy. Yo, dude, Biko. Biko clutches up ridiculously. If nobody got me, I know Biko got... Again, I want to put up probably 2 of these into speed, and this is Biko friendship, and don't fail the 2%. I didn't know her, I don't know her voice lines off the top of my head. I misheard the Ikuyo at first. I thought she failed it. I was gonna cry. A hero's woes. Energy and power or more. Dude, you give so much energy. Bread makes me sneeze and belt buckles give me necrosis? Wait. Is that, did you just say necrosis? This is a good training. I can't afford to skip this, I don't think. Especially because we're behind now. I think I have to take the risk on the 14%. Yup? What the fuck? What? I'm sorry, man. You can still eat cookies, though, can't you? Because, like, I'm lactose intolerant. I can still drink milk. What happens if you eat a cookie? Do you, like, does your throat close up? Like, do you go to a hospital? Or is it, like, you sneeze? I can if I'm ready to sneeze. Fair enough. Nice. I mean, I was like, I know it's a bit of a gambler's fallacy, but in my head, I definitely did do the thing where I was like, there's no way. Oh, Unistan. There's no way we could fail a 6, a 9, and a 14 in the same run, right? Like, God wouldn't let that happen. Okay, we do have to rest, like, really badly now. I would love to click that. I just can't. My nose put me too far behind. I need well rested here. Fuck. At least it wasn't sleep deprived to be a real... Oh, I missed hopeful stakes! Oh, shit! Oh, fuck, man! Oh, wait, no, we ran it. We just came second. Yeah, we did. I didn't miss it. We just shit our pants. We can Satsuki show. You got second? Okay. I was worried that I just missed it. We can Satsuki show. Creek friendship? Creek friend? Oh, God, Creek, why are you on power? Deciding my spiritual alignment based on how the Uma run goes? Exactly. That Creek friendship is kind of important. That's sweep. Where's sweep? Sweep is kind of... Oh my god, yeah, you're also kind of important. These stats are bad, man. He just has kept... He's failed so many trading. One fire and Halo. Halo friendship is the least important right now. This is just a speed rainbow. One fire, no friendship building. It's one of these two. I think it's probably the power click, just because Creek friendship is the most important. Would love to get Creek to rainbow before summer camp, but I don't think that's possible. Oh, I think I want the energy back from this. You can get a bunch of stats. Yeah, stand power, 5 energy. I mean, it's not a bad conversion right now, but I think with the fires in mind, it's better to take the energy there. In URA, it's probably better to take the stats. I'm okay with that. This doesn't build any fucking friendship, man. Dude, these clicks have been horrible. This is ass. This is ass. I guess it's a fire and Creek French. I guess it's not that ass. This is nice, but I need to build friendship, man. I guess it's not that bad. And Rico's here. And Guts is important. Yeah, sure. Infirmary? We can't afford that. Practice Poor has to just not fuck me over for the rest of the run. I mean, this run is probably just cooked. But if there's any... You have to play to your outs, right? If there's any world where this run isn't cooked, it's the world where we don't take a turn off for Infirmary. Long S and Kyoto race course, huh? I mean... Well, goddamn. That's interesting. Whew. Long S and Kyoto race course. There's a world still. There is a world where this is fine. Our stamina is looking good. I do have to race, unfortunately. Let's grab Umastan. It's gonna help with winning these races in career a little bit more consistently, I think. The inspirations hate you. You're not making your ancestors proud. Well, the inspirations were great. What are you talking about? The inspirations are the one fucking part that doesn't hate. That was 118 stat points and long S and the stamina hits. What do you mean? Let's pace it, I guess. Just so Umastan is a better. I want the front, but I think if we pace Umastan pops, then it's pretty good. Sure. Whoa. I guess she sucks. On this run, though, it feels mean. I guess so. I guess she sucks. It's fine. It's okay. She'll high roll the energy here. She has to. Nope. Again, she kind of has to. The fact she didn't is whatever. Your speed's a little lacking. A little bit. I mean, to be fair, again, it's 700. Not like the differences in speed are a lot less meaningful than you might expect in career, but. Ugh. Oh, we don't have enough fans! Oh my god, man. I gotta race. I don't have the turns for this. Is there even a fucking G1 that she can do? Yeah, Japan Derby, that's true. Ay. 9 plus 10 fans. Bro, help me! I can't fucking Fascist Max either, man. I gotta rest. I don't have the energy. Holy shit. And the clicks have been so bad. I think it does go to show how good this deck idea is, I think, though, that I'm like, there is still a world where this comes back, but I just don't think. But like, the fact that like, I'm still like, we could make something out of this. I think goes to show this should not be a very hard thing to build at all. This is just like one of the worst runs I've had in a while. Honestly, brother, I think the best thing to do with this turn is to Fascist Max. Parent run now? True. I'm saying, like, there's actually, like, there's an out here. There's a high roll out here that makes us a CM horse, but it's just not worth doing. Whoa. Oh, wait. How does she grab that? Because she does have, like, a guaranteed way to get this, doesn't she? Isn't this a thing that she can do? 500 wit? To guarantee? Is it this? Or is it a different event? Oh, this one. It doesn't say. What event is it? No, because this is the all stats. It's probably this one, right? Love advice? Gotcha. And that just triggers randomly, but if you have 500 wit when it triggers, you get guaranteed fast learner. I will, okay, now this is a little mean. I will say, giving me long S and Kyoto Racecourse and fast learner on this run that is almost certainly glue is a little fucked up. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, fucking no, man. Front run and win. Easy. Sure. Okay, so we won on fronts, if it matters. Standard distance is not useful, but that's still very lucky to get that hint from that. I'm okay with this. Okay. 500 with wit or more in that event triggers, guaranteed fast learner. Interesting. Okay with this again. We can put, these can be like the two that we put in here. Summer camp is next turn, which sucks. We're going to have to do what we can with what we have. Oh, it's not next turn. We do have a chance to rest. Yeah, which I will do. Actually, is it maybe better to do this? No, I think before summer camp, it's better to do this. So we can maybe train 4 times if we go like, you know, 1 wit click in there. We might get body here, by the way. We definitely have to go middle, I feel like. Our ass just hasn't been bursting. Okay, they haven't put anyone anywhere they can't be, which is a good sign. We haven't gotten Maestro in this run yet either, by the way. Notable that this run might just also miss Maestro, which would be pretty funny of it. I don't think I'm super confident in this. Yeah, I agree with her. I think we just do this again. 2-2-1-1. Do I even have her potential leveled up? I think I do. For what it's worth, we don't need to win finals to get no stopping me, I think. I think I have her potential leveled. I hope I have her potential leveled. If I didn't, then starting this run was a little silly. I like that. Oh, I like... Dude, the friendships are so far behind because she's been failing all these fucking trainings. I do like the burst. I like the friendship building too. There's an argument this is a better click here though. Just for 2 fires to 0. We can put Halo's burst on power. I'm okay with that. I do just hate where our creek is at friendship wise, but I don't think I can do too much about that. Kika show coming up. Sure. We have enough stamina for that, I think. Though we would probably like to have Maestro on us. Do I have no stopping me, by the way? Oh, I don't. Oh, I don't have a potential level. That's kind of silly of me. I don't want to put this into speed. But you've given me nothing else. I don't want to put this into speed, but I have to because there's not even another click worth looking at here. And Creek Friendship and Halo Friendship. Yeah. I don't want to do this, but if there's no better alternative, taking the turn off is kind of silly. Sure. Good wit click. I think I'll probably do that. Yeah. And then next turn we can either rest, or if there is something good, we can go for it. I just accidentally clicked 21% failure because I was looking away and won it. I swear the game never punishes me when it knows I'm not greeting on purpose. Yeah, man. There's so many times where I accidentally misclick shit and then I just, yeah, you just don't fail. Feels like cheating. Looks like nothing amazing this turn. Yeah. We rest then. Maybe it gets rid of practice poor. Yep. Nice. I don't think it ever did end up fucking us. Unless it maybe made us fail that 9%. Like maybe we wouldn't have failed it if it was. Where's Creek, man? Why are you over here, man? She just needs to be orange. She just needs to be orange. And Guts is not a bad click. That summer rest was a bug. It got fixed. Oh, the thing where it's sometimes... Oh, like, is it supposed to do it all the time? I thought it was a percentage chance. That's actually pretty... Alright, Biko's here. I forgot. This is 20 and 10, actually. It's a damn good power click, and it builds Tosho friendship. This is a fire, though. I think I do this. It should be guaranteed. Oh, well, there you go. Nice. Yeah, Biko being on the training and Kita-san. Hella T. Oh, I'm down with this. Yeah. Oh, but this is good. And Rico's here. And it's actually more power or more stamina besides the burst. It's more stamina we would get from this click. So I feel like Why are you guys never anywhere good, man? I'm being dodged. Speed looks bad here, by the way. Tosho needs to... Stamina actually looks better than fucking speed to me right now. Tosho needs to get on some trainings that I want to click. That is a weird name for an event, man. But what can I do? I asked for it, and you're kind of there. Creek ghosting. This is a better click, though. It's also kind of a bad... I don't want to do a wit burst, though. I guess I do this. We do desperately need that Creek friendship. Mino pop Creek. It's a little weird, but oh well. Girl, what do you mean get me in the mood? Yeah, I mean, the problem is more so, girl, what do you mean get me in the mood? Aren't you like 12? But what am I gonna do? I don't have to like it, but I can't make it not be there. We still don't have, fucking, what's it called, huh? We still don't have Maestro, which is a bit of a problem. And this is literally Kyoto Racecourse, so we can just grab this now. Does make our stam requirements go down a bit, which is nice. Grab Nimble Nav, we probably will eventually anyway. I'm okay with this, we can save the skill points otherwise. I do need to potential level her up though. I don't know if I have the banners for it. Is no stopping me her level 5. Okay, so we won with front. Let's try it on late. Let's try it on end. No, let's try it on late. Let's do end for Tenno Show Spring. Yeah. Nice. Running my auto in your CM team, but shaking your head to let the other traders know you disagree. That's what I'm saying, man. So we won with front and late. Oh my god, Creek just showed up, brother. I mean, if you want me to concede that this run is doomed, then you have to not give me Maestro. Yeah, that'll do it. Maestro is literally mandatory. I think we have to Fascist Max. Take the opportunity. The Instagram-worthy soda. Okay, Creek is pulling her weight, though. She's moving quick now. I like this. Oh, nothing good there. Sweep friendship, kind of important. Speed looking kind of ass. Okay, well, I mean, fine. Cool. We did get Maestro. That's good. I'm actually down with this. Just wish it was building some friendship. Creek is ghosting. Sweep is literally not here. They're trying to kill me, man. NSM has potential 5 unlock. Ah, they're smart. They're smart little bastards. Is this good enough to click? It's not bad. It's not a bad click, but it's not building any fires, man. This one's building 1. This one's building 1. I think these clicks are actually not good. And the secret, I'm supposed to... We could rest, but since Armageddon is next turn, we Fascist Max so that we can get some energy back and the rest of it back from New Year's. That works out pretty well. Clicks have been real ass in this run, I'm not gonna lie to you. Alright, we got Maestro now, so we can hold down long very consistently for Aoharu as well. That's good. Let's pace here. We can pace here. Try and win this. I think we can win Tenno Show Spring on end closer probably. Try to coefficient diff. Nice. Okay, so I mean, we just have to win one more race. We have to win it on end, which should be easy. Winning Tenno Show Spring on end should be relatively free with the coefficient maxing. And then we're good, man. Then we're fucking good. Well, in terms of getting spurt, anyway. The stats are still the scary bit. Because we do have to go top here, unfortunately. Yeah, sure. I'm not going to look at it too closely, but no one is anywhere where they don't have aptitude except for poor little Haru. Besides to run Asmaru for this one, training any other horse feels so bad for me. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. We should win this, I think. Yeah. I don't know about medium. Apparently our medium team sucks, but I don't think I trust Tazuna here. I think I'm saying 5 wins across the board. I mean, long at least, we should definitely have handle. Yep. Tazuna doesn't know what she's talking about. We do need to burst a little bit more as we move into this final one, though. And especially the finals as well. Do. Yeah, we get the rest of our energy back here, which is good. Ooh, I mean, double rainbow is good. That's also real. Oh, it's sweep friendship and 3 fires. I think it's sweep friendship is investing in the future, man. And the hint, I think that would the hint, does it get her to orange? It's hard to tell. We need sweep at orange yesterday. I think this is the better click, as weird as it fucking is. 35 speed is very good. It's very good. But we kind of need, it's not that we might, it's that we need to get like some triple rainbows going. Or at the very least make our double rainbows much more likely by getting, yeah, that will get her to orange as well because of the hint. That's good. Yeah, I think that was the right choice. Nice. There is a world, man. You can unfuck me here. You can unfuck me here. You just have to give me... Not that. That's fine. Where is Creek? Not here? I'm sorry. What? Okay. It's still a good stam click, though. It's still 23 stam with a Rico on it. Yeah, and it's 2 fires. Creek is literally not here. That's cool. There's an argument for this whip click, but I think I need... Stam is still not where it needs to be. Don't forget, we're aiming for nearly 1200, so... And we only have the 1 stam card. And we've gotten most of what Rico gives. What the? No one? Alright, I mean, that's gonna make it hard. If we get literally 0 cards on speed. 1 fire there. 0 there. 1 there. A burst I don't want. And a burst I maybe want, but still don't think so. I think stamina's further behind than you think it is, and speed, theoretically, on average, should be better off than you think it is. So I think I still am a little hesitant, and power is really behind where I want. Well, not really behind, but kind of behind where I want it to be too. Honestly, man, I think we creek max. I think we get creek to orange, and from this point onwards, at least we've set up, and we can start trying to prioritize rainbows to an extent. To an extent. I could stam click here. I could. It's very viable. I think I want to get Rico out of the way. Get her over and done with. And then we really only have to worry about hitting our stat thresholds now. It's the only thing that matters. Yeah. Yeah, it's a speed click. 1 fire build versus 3, but double rainbow here on a stat that's behind is very important, I think. Would have loved Rico to be on this, but Etsuko being here means it's like another 3 speed or something, too. It's actually like 40 speed overall. We take it. Yep. Hanshin Daisha, what the hell? Why is she running a G2, man? Does she fucking suck? Is she stupid? I don't know, man. Pace me? Victory! This run has been torturous, man. It's just not... It's still so far behind on speed in particular. Stamina is maybe okay. But it feels very far behind on speed and decently far behind on stam, too. Maybe I should burst on speed now that I think of it. Because we're gonna get a bunch of stam from this inspiration, mind you. Which is why I'm saying it's not that far behind. Oh, URA finale? It's a good stat inspiration. Alright, well, hold on. You gotta be very careful, but like, there's a world here. We just have to... That's a good stam click. It's a good stam click. I think we do take that. We just have to find some good speed clicks, though. Stamina is getting close to where it needs to be. We still don't get it twisted. We need like another 200 stam from clicks. But it's getting close to where it needs to be. Speed is much further. I think speed is probably, I think it's a little doomed. I don't know that we can find that much speed. Like 500 speed from clicks. We could, but it's hard. Miko Kita-san need to murder the speed facility for this to work out. Again, stam, keep in mind, our stam goals are lowered because we have Kyoto Racecourse we can dip even a little deeper into if need be. So we only need our stam to be at around 1100. It's basically, I think I have to really, really prioritize speed now. Do I care about anything? I don't think I care about anything. I think we end close Tenno Show Spring here and go for Baroque. Should be nice with the coefficient and long S. Yes. Yep. Really hard to beat the end closer coefficient there, I think. On top of us, yeah, we're not that. We have a ton of stamina too. So we're probably the only one not dying mid-race there. She grabs position pilfer there, huh? She just gets fucking skills for everything. I have to take this risk, I think. Yep. This is where this run has ended up, is we literally have to take this risk. It sucks. I think putting burst into speed is the right thing to do. I think I was wrong earlier. Stamina, well, it's not that I was wrong earlier, it's that 10 turns later, the speed we've been offered is so bad that this is now the correct thing to do. Yeah, I think I just have to. Recompense for earlier bad rolls? Yeah. This is a pretty big chance to fail. And like we said, 30% feels like it's like a 90% chance to fail, but it has to hit or the run is glue. Okay. It hitting does not mean that the run isn't glue, by the way, but that is like, we need a couple of those to go our way for the run to not be glue. And that was one of our first requirements. Cinema. Alright, we gotta rest like 2 turns in a row here, unfortunately, to be ready for summer camp. Don't sleep deprived me. As we've been good on the rests at least. If there was a crazy speed training here, I would have clicked it, but I think I have to rest again. So speed is looking horrendous going into summer camp, but if we get a very strong speed summer, we could actually come out with like 800 speed, which is poised to be okay if we get lucky. Right? Everything is just get lucky, get lucky, get lucky. We've won every G1. I won with every strategy, I think. I don't think it matters here. I think I'll just fucking late surge or something. I think we won with everything, though. We need, like, a good, like... We need a good 3 speed tradings here, probably. Oh shit, the Unity Cut. We bursted a couple times on speed, for what it's worth. And again, stamina can be a problem for your team, but we have long held down. What is this? I'm sorry, there's no way you're better than Haru here. Like, okay, I know her stats are really bad, but you have Dirt D. It's a mile. I don't think so. I understand. I understand that your stats are higher, but I don't think so. I disagree. Should be a win, yeah. Our races are easier too, because we went middle. So the tops get nerfed heavily. Bum, bum. Oh, what the heck? So true. Medium team looking kind of ass these days. Lots of stats. Okay, we really do need, we need some crazy speed trainings here. Some kind of schnate speed trainings. It's a start. It's not crazy, but it's a speed training I can click on. Yeah. I mean, I'll try and click speed 3 times here and maybe rest once. Ooh, that's no good. We can make a burst out of Creek. She might land on speeds. Alright, well. It's 7 speed, for what it's worth. That is good. That's the kind of stuff we need. I just can't afford to look at stamina right now, I fear. Need 1 more of those, and then we're, like, on track to be bad. I mean, the burst that I made out of Creek did land on speeds. That was kind of the prophecy. It's very unlikely this happens again before the career ends. But also, this is 32 speed. If we just get a double rainbow, it's more. I think it's a trap. I think I'm supposed to rest here. It's not a good enough speed click. So speed's looking horrible. We are now very much in, hello there, high roll insanely or go to hell for speeds. Cool. Cool. That's not a high roll. We do need a little bit more stam. So I guess we do that. This does make some bursts, or a burst too. But that is not a high roll on speed video game. Mayano takes off. Speed? Yes. 20 speed! More speed for the speed factory. Charming, thanks, man. This is a fucking trick, man. I don't want any of this shit. Why are you guys... What are you guys doing here? You're supposed to be on the other facility. I think I fucking rest here, man. It's speed or it's nothing. Which I think means it's going to be nothing. Onji, high, Maya, Top Gun, indeed. Guts, Witter, Homestretch, Haste. Homestretch, Haste sucks. Just give me that. Come on, triple speed rainbow. Yeah, it's something. Charming in year 3, September. This run was designed to hurt you. Yeah, this is one of the worst runs I've had in a little bit. But, oh well. Oh well. At this point, I'm more so looking to see, like, where can we end up with this run? Work it, like, on like, the fucking... On one... I'm not, like, the worst roll you've ever seen. But on, like... Definitely a low roll. I want to see what stats we can hit, because I think this is, like... It might sound weird, but this run has made me very confident in this deck. It feels like this deck should be able to build a Maya that I want very consistently, like half the time or something. Rick's worst run is my best. I should KMS. If you got like worse cards, then it's just how it works, right? It's a good power click. Do need a little bit more stam. We are supposed to be power maxing, by the way. You might not notice because our fucking speed is also so low. We're supposed to get some power from that, but it's a good power click. I think it's bait. I think it's bait. Well, I say that. Her she does need the stamina too. She needs the 25 stamina from this. Stamina will be... Again, stamina will be below threshold, but will be close to threshold if I do this, so... For this, for the standards of this run, we can stop looking at stamina now. We can basically just rest and click speed 3 times after. Presumably. She just lose 2 moves? Is that what she does? I don't mind the energy back, honestly. But did she just lose 2 moves? Weren't we on gray? Aren't those events supposed to be a 1 move down? What the fuck do you do here, man? I mean, definitely we grab double circle Kyoto here. We have Maestro. We need to stave for no stopping me, assuming we get that. Oh, we're gonna get Spurt, too. Yeah, I should save for that. Wait a second. Shouldn't I have already gotten it? Did I not? Senior class December 2nd. Wait a second. I did this, I thought. Did I miss one? After Arma Kinan? Oh, I see. December 2, they mean like late December. I see. It's after Arma? Gotcha. Let's end close, I guess. Coefficient diff, these bastards. Oh yeah, we'll get more stamina from Rico. I think stamina is actually on pace. +6 to all, head on, final push, flick serve, spurt. Okay, I mean +6 to all and 39 skill points there is also really nice, honestly. So we're gonna die here. I don't think we win this. The fuck, medium B? Are you sure? Okay, that's what I thought. What the hell? We should have long covered against Bitter Guy and Kokon Glacé. Medium we probably will lose. Our medium team's not good. We could go, and then we can just afford to lose one of these. I think it's reasonable. It's reasonable. Let's grab Spurt for ourselves. Where is it? Straight away Spurt. There it is. We have Maestro. Yeah, I think we're fine. And we are running End Closer. Yes, we are. Hello there, Rico. Oh boy, you think so? I think long should be good. I do think, basically, I expect us to win long, lose medium, and then we just have to clutch out 2 of the 3 there. If we lose, we lose. I mean, not getting no stopping me would also just make this run dead, but it already is. Her speed is far too low. Nice. Nice. Oh! See, now that's the one I didn't expect. We did get mogged by Bitter Kokon, or whatever the hell her name is. Little Kokon? Little Kokon. Yeah. That's crazy. We shouldn't have had a stamina problem. Something bad must have happened to us, though. We did lose by 4 lengths. Best thing about this run is that it's over now, at least. Yeah, we could do one more. That's bad. We would have gotten another, like, +9 to all there, right? And a bunch of skill points. Yeah, honestly, man, I think this deck's really good. Because his stamina is basically going to hit just about with Rico and everything. Actually, what's our guts at? Yeah, stamina is just about gonna hit what we want it to hit. And speed was off, but like very doably off, right? Like we very easily could have gotten enough speeds. We got, oh my god, and we got kind of, oh, she's on normal mood though, so this is only 45 fucking speed, man. He's not because she fucking lost double mood or something, I don't know. But yeah, speed is very fixably off. It's only like 200 off, which is super doable for 3 speed cards when 2 of them are Biko. Well, all of them are MLB, but 2 of them are Biko and Kita-san, right? Well, if we're not gonna get NSM, we might as well grab, I mean, she won't be a parent for herself, but what could we grab? I mean, honestly, I guess it's just good to grab, like, accelerations. It's like Surge. Didn't she get head on? Isn't she supposed to get head on? There it is. Grab head on. Grab straight descent. Grab long corners. Sweep Tosha took forever to get to orange this run. More speed is definitely doable. Yeah, this deck is awesome, I think. This deck is gonna do exactly what I want for Mayano. It's just that this is like a bottom 10% run or something like that. What length does this ship? A medium? Let's pace it up there. Actually, we have Spurt. Yeah, but Spurt's not good on mediums usually because its final straight ends before. Fuck it, let's, we have head on. Let's pace. Bottom 10%? Fuck. Something like that. We failed like 2 trainings this run, and the clicks were like some of the worst I've like. Everyone was fucking hiding from me the entire early game. I could never get good friendship building going. The inspirations were really good though. Both of the inspirations were very good. Like 120 stats or something from both of them. I think Tosho didn't pop her chain. Did she not? I think she did. I think we got both of her chain events. Maybe I should grab Lone Wolf on Maya, actually. Since there are a lot of mood ups to go around here. I was gonna say, just watch her lose the finals, because why wouldn't she? Again, we're looking for something in the neighborhood of 1180 stamina, 500 guts, 1200 speeds, and then, you know, like, hopefully somewhere close to 900 power and about 400 wit. We didn't hit any of those, but we're not horrendously off of any of them except for, I think, speed and power, probably. Like, what do we end up with here? Yeah, like, the wit is, honestly, the wit's acceptable. It's fine. The guts and stamina, like, with double circle Kyoto Racecourse, she's a little off, but it's very close, right? 1120 and 542 guts, I don't think it lives. I mean, with this speed, it does. With 1200 speed, I don't think it lives, but it's very close. Stamina was basically there, and then speed and power, obviously, are what we're super duper duper off. But, again, 200 speed with 3 speed cards is a lot more fixable than it might look. This is very doable. Highly doable. I don't know what I want on you, man. Ramp up. Medium straightaways. Yeah, fuck it, man. Pace Chaser Corners. He's a pace parent now. And standard distance. Why not? Might be useful eventually. Do-do-do. One star guts, one star turf. I mean, look at this though. Kyoto Racecourse, Nimble Nav, straightaway spurt, straight descent, Uma stand. Jesus! Could you imagine if these were good sparks? But obviously, what else? How else could this run end than a one-star gut spark? I think that one was. I think that's inevitable. The one-star gut spark is just. It's the little cherry on top of the shit mountain. Spurt and stam on one parent is kind of sick, for real. Yeah, there's our title for doing the Mayano thing. Triple one star is hilarious. Yeah. Okay, 41,000. So I need to do... I just need to do like 18 runs in the next 3 days. I can do that, man. I can do that. Because I need 1 million. 1 million. 1,000. 10,000, 100,000, million. Divided 41,000, roughly. Is 24 runs. But it's not actually 1 million. We already have 127,000 of it. So it's like 870,000. 870 bonk. 1,000. 21 runs. Okay. In the next 3 days, I can do that shit. I got some time. Yeah, I got time. You got a solid bump from the event missions too. True. I got time. I got some more free time the next couple days. I can definitely play a shit ton of Uma. The thing about this, I'm working on a YouTube video for next Monday, which I think will be a fun one. I'm making good progress on that. I think it can take a little bit of a backseat to Uma. And then also, I have Idle Game, which demands a lot of my attention. But I wrote so much. They got a fucking automator. They got a scripting language that plays the game for you. And like the text got so fucking long that I switched to the block editor, man. It just got too overwhelming to look at. And this shit plays like 90% of the game for me now. Meaning, I have a lot of free time to just crank out Libra aces. And if I'm out of borrow runs, just do team trials runs as well. I need to upgrade my team trials team. Crank out Libra aces, do team trials runs. In the meantime, let's do one more Mayano run here. Mayano, maybe even two, honestly. It's still early enough. Depends on how depressed this one makes me. Where is Ms. Pegasus? There she is. The deck is good. Ooh. We have 99 of these. Appreciate the massive Grand Blue guy, by the way. I've been chewing on it over time. No worries, man. That is definitely not the day I put it out, you know, I expect everyone to watch it sort of thing. That's very much that's an evergreen piece of content right there. I don't think any of my opinions have changed, dude. I think like it's a very, very good I'm not to suck my own dick too much, but I think it's a very good place to start for people, but I think that'll take you all the way to master, basically. And then from there, I mean, I can't really help you, but I can help you a little bit, but not like so generalizably. I'm very confident in this deck. We just gotta not hit garbage. Thoughts on not hitting garbage? Okay, I mean, it's garbage, but it's turn 1, so like, who cares? You can actually... Now it wants to give me karaoke this time. Nice. Okay. Good start. I also need $1 million in $20 bills. Untraceable cash. Okay, just checking. Every now and then you have to check. When you get the things you ask for, you have to make sure that you didn't suddenly gain the ability to manipulate reality with your mind. It seems like that's not a thing. I just hit a wall in S++, started despairing. I need to look through the fundamentals. Really good general fighting game guide too. Glaze aside, I appreciate it, man. I mean, I worked very hard on it. I'll tell you that one. That was like a couple weeks of work for that. So I am glad that it's helpful for people. Look at this, Creek and Tosho grouping up early on. It's a good sign. It's a good sign. Their friendship will not be fucked like it was before. Guys, how do I win the finals by 3 lengths? Have you tried being better? Give me the energy. You tried, have you tried diffing? Have you tried gapping? 1 fire but no friendship build versus 2 friendship build. Neither of them is a good turn. It's a solid argument to just click Wit here, honestly. Maruzensky! That's true. Solid argument to just click Wit here. But I think I think we can URA brain a little bit here and just go, there's more people on speed, so I click speed. There's an argument. I think that you probably click Creek there, the more I think about it, actually. Because her friendship is also a bit of a priority. Dig here, Windy. Speed. Like Ryan, I guess somebody has an unfair acceleration. Oh, yeah, or again, you know, focus, target stats, specific stats. Don't spread shit out across the board, right? Speed, power, enough stamina. You're big chilling. Probably a Creek angle. Rico is arguable too, but I would love to wait to get hit by a mood down and then click Rico. You may socialize, or you may advise me tax, or you may socialize with me tax, for example. Okay, Rico here versus Creek here, I think is, and Biko friendship. I think, oh no, well, I meant to click Rico, but I accidentally double clicked. I guess we're building Creek friendship. It's not the worst. Oh, Umastan early, nice. It is really nice to just take the RNG out of the run like this, right? Boom. I don't think there's been a single time that I've brought her and not gotten Umastan. As you might expect, it's the first event in her chain event. Could argue that you should rest here, but again, Greek friendship, a fire, 3 friendship building in general. Didn't fail the 9%. That's good. That's when things started to go downhill last time. Thank you, Taza. I will hide the fact that you are Musume from everyone. Because you keep giving me food. It's a rest. Yeah, it's a decent rest here. Nice. We haven't gotten a single Night Owl yet. I shouldn't say that, I know, but we haven't. Good Stam click. Good Guts click. Better Guts click. Ah! Better Guts click, because it builds friendship, and one of them is Creek. Yeah. I can't neglect Rico too much. I do have to keep that in mind, but her friendship goes up faster than you think. There's a lot of events mid-career, too, that are just like, Rico friendship, Rico friendship. Winning career goals is Rico friendship. It's not so bad. Yeah. More Creek. More Creek and Biko's there and a fire. I think it's perfectly valid. Biko with the TE as well, and Creek with the TE. Makes it pretty good. 16 stamina. It's got a little bit of a shame this triggers that early because we want, yeah, the 40 power. But oh well. Happens. This is a good time to click Rico. We do waste, watch us get a mood down next turn, but it's fine. Fire, Creek friendship, Rico's making it cost less energy, and we do need to build some Rico friendship, and this means that we also get stamina from this click. Oh no, we don't get it. It's also only the second time and afterwards, yeah. We get stamina and guts guaranteed, but we don't get the little, like, you trained with Rico stamina bonus like you do with, like, Etsuko or something like that. That's only second and after, I guess. I'll grab Umastan. Again, makes these career races much more consistent, generally. Makes every race much more consistent, but it's especially... You just fucking explode in career. You wouldn't like. You wouldn't fucking lose, would you? Pace me? Gonna BRB for a bit, surely. No horrible curse will befall this run while I'm not looking. It's like, hey guys, take care of my cat. I'll be right back. You just place him down and the nuke hits him immediately. It's like, guys, what the fuck? I trusted you. Winning the, no, we didn't have 500 wits. The fucking event happened right away. What am I supposed to do? Could take the 10% risk here. It shouldn't be a risk. It's a 90% chance of success. Rico is here. Friendship building. It's a good click, man. It's a good fucking click. If it goes bad, we're not dead. It's fine. Yeah. Even if we fail that, it's not like everything goes to shit. Some stamina off Rico as well. 10% is, like, that is very much within the acceptable bounds of risk. Can't let the bad luck of the last run make me play suboptimally now. Okay, this is a rest. Don't Night Owl me. Nice. We haven't gotten a single well-rested either, I will say that. We've just gotten all refreshed every single time. I guess if rest was a guaranteed 50 energy, it probably would be better. So I guess I'm fine with that. Creek friendship, Biko's here. So lots of TE. I'm super down with this, yeah. These early game trainings are way better. I think we were below this speed, like nearly before fucking Classic Summer Camp last run. It's a good stam click. It's a good power click, but no fires. I think I'm supposed to click stam here. Where's Rico? Oh, he's not here. That's cool, I guess. I guess that's cool, man. Fuck. Getting ghosted by a fascist? How the mighty have fallen. That's a great guts click, but 20% is not within the acceptable bounds of risk. Punished for clicking on stamina last turn. Oh well, it happens. You can't get too upset about it. Honestly, could do this. It would make it so we probably could click. It will be about 10% chance to fail if we get something crazy next turn. Otherwise, this builds a burst. It builds some friendship. It doesn't cost energy, and it doesn't like lock us out of training next turn. Oh, we do need some wit clicks, right? We do want to get up to around 500 wit. That's a speed click. Well, it's only one fire, but good friendship building. I mean, 10%, again, is within the acceptable... It's the top of the acceptable bounds of risk, probably, but it's within them. Is this click good enough to risk it? Okay, I think... The weird thing is it's kind of not. Halo friendship is the least important friendship. 2 friendships and a fire is good, but not anything that I want to actually... I don't think I should take any kind of risk for that. Plus, next turn, the reason... Because of the energy that we're at, if we get something really good next turn, it cucks us. That's a good time to take a Lone Wolf here, actually. Right? There's lots of mood ups built into the career still. So instead of wasting them, we can get Lone Wolf and go from there. It's a good guts click. Freak friendship, get Rico to green, build a fire. I'm okay with this. Rico can give us a mood up too, I think, on her event. There's a small chance for it. Oh, we just didn't get it at all. Cool. Whatever. Stam click? Yup. 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 Miko and Rico. It fucking rhymes. He's ignoring me now? I'm getting ghosted? She's in my deck, no? Yes, okay. I guess it's a chance. You can play the jukebox while you're mid-career? I never noticed this. Alright. Time for peak. Lock in. 2 fires here, 2 fires here. You're already at green. Oh, shit. I think you click wit here. I think it's the same. Basically, it's the same click, but one of them doesn't cost energy. Buckshit, buckshit, buckshit. Buckshit, shit. There's Rico. Good. Give me that guts. Let me get in them guts. No, no. Consensually, of course. I leave the game open for so long, I don't even notice when this song is playing anymore. It's just like the background noise of your life now. It's not an OST. It's a good power click for friendship building. There's an argument that we just fascist max here. It's a good turn for it. We have to get these in eventually, and if we can skip bad turns with it, then it's a really good way to do it. Plus, it's almost exact. Yeah, it's the exact amount of energy we were missing as well. Good wit click. Good guts click. I think we wit click. Freak friendship is still important. This run is going significantly better than the last one. I think we have like 100 more speed than we did. We have to do hopeful... Oh, no we don't. Okay. I want to do hopeful stakes, but that just gets 3 people to orange. That is such a high value click, you know that? That's gonna make it a little bit more... What do I... Okay, if I don't do hopeful stakes here, what do I do, though? Have to run a G2, probably? Because I'm not gonna have enough fans for Satsuki show. Yeah. So I'll have to run a G2 before this. Is there? Well, maybe not... We might not even have enough fans for that. Yeah, we don't. Okay. So we have to run... Oh, maybe I have to run the hopeful stakes. Yeah, I might... As good as that click is, it's not amazing, and I'm glad that I looked at this, because this makes... Yeah, this makes our next few turns incredibly awkward. Now, the alternative... No, I mean, we just... Yeah, I think we have to run this. I think we do. It's still funny they needed 2 people for the lyrics, you know? I mean, I think it makes sense. It's a masterpiece. It's a really good click, but I think I do have to skip it. The worst case scenario, if you really want to fuck me over here, is you have me run this and get like 13th. So it's like I passed the turn and spent energy. Oh, that is a chance. There's a chance of that. Umastan makes it a lot less likely, I will say. Yeah, the problem is just, where do I even run the races? There's like no... Yeah, all the G3s are races she can't run until this one. Which, I mean, we could do that. Ugh. That's like mid-summer camp. As horrible as this is, as much as I don't want to do this, I think I have to. Sweep SSR at 0 LB or SR at MLB? Great way to figure this out. Teach a man to fish and all that. Teach a woman to fish. Is you just go to Game Torah here. You go to the compare tool and you just chuck them in and do this. Better friendship bonus on the SSR. No mood effect. Mood effect is not super important, so that's, you know, whatever. Speed bonus here is nice. Training effectiveness is very good. Initial speed, yes, none. Oh, this is tough. This is a little annoying. Yeah, it's close. I think this is going to be a little bit more consistent. The MLB SR is going to be more consistent to use. The SSR is going to be better if you get lucky. There is also the note that this one can give you spurt randomly, if you care about that. This is, I think, a 50-50 is what people have told me. It's a 50-50 to just give you spurt on her first chain event. So, skill point bonus is nice too. That's true. That's true. But yeah, overall, I think the MLB SSR is going to be much more consistently good, whereas this one will be better if you just high roll. And again, if you want spurt and you know, like a good way to get it, boom, right? So, is what it is. Me, personally, if I was building someone who I had an idea of how I was going to get spurt on them, I would probably run the MLB SR. Just a bit more consistent. I value me some consistency. Unless the high roll is, like, insane. Alright, don't lose this. We don't have really any skills that matter except for Unistan, which is mostly to activate on pace. Sure, let's pace it up. Nice, okay. That is relatively worth it then. Actually, we just crushed the fan goal right there. We don't even have to do the Satsuki show necessarily. Good job. Fuck shit! Fuck shit! Fuck shit! My luck is not the greatest. I would use the MLB SR then. Buckshin. We haven't bursted once, I will say, so we're quite babby. But these guys are quite weak. Team Mamba. Oh, right, no, Team Dictus. So true, bestie. Buckshit. MLB SR sweep is way better unless you want spurt. It's more comparable than you might think. I'd say MLB SR is probably, like, yeah, like a little better. Unless you want spurt. Buckshit. Actually, what do the chain events look like on the SSR? I didn't check that. That might be, if they're ass, then it might be ass. Besides this. Yeah, it's so, I hate the gambling. What the fuck is Crusader? What in the world? This card, man. I'm glad Kawakami Princess dunked you into fucking oblivion. You little nerd. Oh, interesting. Very good friendship building on this click. Very good friendship building on this click. One fire here, one fire here. Gets Biko to orange. This is pretty decent too. Gets Biko to orange versus gets Creek to orange and sweep almost there. Halo friendship is less important, but it would also be nice to get a start on that. I think this is one of the very few times I'm gonna ignore a fire here. Yeah, I'm gonna purposefully ignore a fire here. It's also just good stand. It's 24 points of stats that we want. I did some runs with the SSR card and the Spurt RNG felt horrible. Yeah. It might not be 50-50. We don't know the number. Someone told me it was 50-50. I forget who, but that shit might not be true. I don't want to do this. I don't think. We could do one burst on Wit. Do I have a better alternative? Yes, I do. Okay. If we don't have a good alternative click, then we should just do it. Should just do it anyway, but we do have a better alternative click. Only at 3 LB, does SSR sweep surpass MLB, SR, and raw speed output? Is it because of this? Does she get some of that at 3 LB, presumably? No, she doesn't. Buckshin. I guess the friendship bonus gets high enough. She gets the skill point bonus too, yeah. Are you sure about that? Maybe on average. I mean, it might just be this is a big like weight around her neck, right? Again, I think if she just shows up on good, 0 initial friendship, 0 TE, higher specialty priority. Well, her priority is lower actually it's lower all the time. It's even. I think it's actually, yeah. It's even at 0. File's the same, no? No TE is not good, but like 7% more friendship bonus is a bigger deal than the like this plus this is worse than that, right? Game with JP Uemusume article. What is this? What am I looking at here? You can see for yourself. What is this? What am I seeing? I don't think I can see for myself. Scroll down. Oh, just to like do the math, basically. Is there like no fucking search functionality in this bitch? What the hell? Isn't it a little ass? Where is she? What am I looking at? You know I can't read any of this, right? Oh god, I didn't mean to do this. What the fuck did I just do? There you go. Oh, I see. Oh, you know what it is? I bet you know what it is, actually. It's probably, it probably is actually this. Right? Because I assume this is assuming they're the only person on the training, right? I assume this is if you have more than one person on speed training, this probably doesn't become true anymore. It would be my guess. Yeah. Because when if you only have one person and it's like mood effect or no mood effect, that will be a big difference. But if you have more than one, the mood effect is going to stack additively. Regardless, I don't think this is I don't think this is the correct. I don't think you go. This is not how you evaluate these things. I don't think this is the like you just look at this number and go this number is lower than this number and therefore the card is worse. I don't think that's right because that is assuming one very particular situation. I think generally, like, in a deck, this is going to give you more speed if you can get it to Rainbow, which is the problem. That's the big problem with this, right? Of course, that's not the only thing, but that kind of is the only thing that shows, right? The big problem with this is consistency, is what I was talking about earlier. I think the SSR is going to be way more consistent, way more often. They're going to get to its speed every run, whereas, you know, 0 initial friendship can be a real bitch. Now, I will say 0 initial friendship on speed, which is a training you're going to be clicking a lot, probably, is a little bit less bad, but it still sucks. So does all of this. Might be a turn to fascism max. I think the cards are much more comparable than you make them out to be, though. You were like, SR is way better. I don't think that's right. I think it's quite close. I mean, even that thing that you showed is quite close. At 0 LB to MLB. Friendship building versus a stam burst. I do want a stam burst. It's Creeks, though. Creek should get multiple more chances to do this. It shouldn't be like, if I don't take this burst now, it might never show up again. Now, alternatively, there are just 3 bursts here. I think I'd do that, actually. As weird as it is. You might think it's this or that, but I think it's actually the Wit Click. 3 fires is kind of crazy. And we're early enough that it matters. Yeah. Can we do that? Buckshit. This is a good speed click. Get sweep to orange as well, which I fuck with heavy. Stats looking a lot better right now. Stamina a little worse, actually. We do have to be a little careful of that. Let me not forget to put a lot of my bursts into stam for sure. I am okay with Creek. I don't like putting Creek's burst in here. Do we have a good click otherwise, though? Not really. Yeah. I don't love to put Creek's burst into this. Any other 2 bursts I'd be fine with. But we just, I mean, the alternative is passing the turn, damn near. Sadly, my sweep is one of 3 speed SSRs I have. Yeah. I mean, if you have the MLB SR, it'll be easier to use for sure. It'll be more consistent. It'll get you better results more often. don't think it's a good alternative here. Just get better luck, 4 ahead. I think we just, I mean, it's 68 speed. I think I have to take this. And then we just, we lock in a lot more on stamina than before. We don't have Kyoto Racecourse either here, so let's not forget that. Bakshichi. You give me long S right here. Dude, it fucking takes all the inspiration music away too. It's just Bakshit. Oh my god. It did happen. After school stroll, wait, that's actually, I mean, we can't get go home specialist, but that's the white version. It's not bad. It's a decent time to rest. It's not Rico. Nice. Sleep deprived is how you punished me there. She is a kid. She doesn't want to believe it. I'm very good with this stand click. Yep. Would love if Biko was here, honestly, but it's a good click. Gets a burst out of Kita-san. Gets us some stam, which is a little behind where I want it to be. A little. Only a little, though. This is speed or stamina? This is a lot more interesting this time. I feel like I might want the stam out of this right now. I feel like I feel better about where our speed is than where our stam is. Yeah, I think I want more. I think I want the stamina this time. I don't think Charming does anything here. Yeah, it's fine. Guts. All this is kind of bad. We fascist max. That's the good thing about Rico, is it gives you something nice to do on turns where you just get fucked by RNG. You can always fall back on just, yeah, mood up too. It's actually value. We get Maestro, so that's good. So that's kind of the main event chain RNG that can fuck us here. Very okay with doing this. Kita-san, you know, you might want to put that into speed, but it doesn't matter. Our speed's looking fine, and this also builds another burst out of Taiki. Yeah, super okay with doing this. We do need the spit of the stand. Much happier with where Stam is at now, I think. 600 Stam before even summer camp? Oh, that's pretty good. I can put that burst in, but we don't have to right now. We are balancing kind of speed and Stam on this Knife's Edge, right? This is 2 fires as well, and double rainbow, and Rico's here. So it costs less energy. This is a very, very good speed click, I think. I think I'm very cool with taking this. We ran the Hopeful Stakes as a pace, right? I have to keep in mind that, too. I can't... We haven't been racing very much because we won our first race. Don't want to do that, I don't think. No, I didn't want to do that either! Okay, accidental double click. It's fine. It's not the worst. We do need to keep in mind... I wonder... Oh, so this isn't going to count. I was going to say, I wonder if this counts, but... If we're on long, I want this to run end. What's your favorite button on Lucilia's? What's your favorite button on Lucilia's? Probably... Bar M. Not very creative, but I think it is. It's just kind of fun. 2M, close second. Really fun to just put the wall down. It's heavy attack level too. Shit's awesome. Alt F4? Yo, so true, actually. Yeah, fuck that guy. That's actually so real. That's real and also true. Can we go top here? I didn't think so. Let's medium again. I feel like we haven't been bursting that much. It's okay, we'll scale, don't you worry. Plus, once I can rely on myself to hold long down, then we'll feel much better about it too. That's one of the scarier ones in the finals as well, so. Bakshin! It is true. Hitting Alt F4 is probably the best thing that a Lucy can do on average. Okay, this run is on good pace. It's a good wit click. I was thinking of resting. This is a good wit click. We do need some wit. We want to get to like 400. Or around there if we can. It's also 6 speed. That's a good wit click. I would like to rest, but I think that's good enough. We're not guaranteed good trainings. Okay, so I think we won the Hopeful Stakes as a pace. Can I see that, by the way? Is that information available to me anywhere? Career? Yes, okay. Perfect. Yeah, we won Hopeful Stakes as a pace, so we have to win as late front and end still. Cool. Not super down with the Wit Burst. Rest is a good alternative here. Power Burst is also interesting. It is, but I think it kind of takes us out of commission for summer camp, and this isn't a great turn. I think I do like the idea of passing here. Just rest, get your mood up, and then we can click that next turn. Well, speed is fine. I think I actually would rather click this power click. Speed is kind of fine. I'm not super mad at where it is right now. I would love like one good speed training next turn, but yeah, this power click is a bit of stamina as well. We do want power. We're not whip maxing anymore, so we do want in the neighborhood of 900-ish power by the time we're done this. We're gonna get a bunch of it through speed, but getting that Halo friendship up, building a burst, none of that's bad. This is guts and something else. Guts and power, like always. Like every one of these summer camp events. Give me the power, honestly. I think guts will be fine. Stamina is still more threatened than speed is. You might be like, no, hell no, it's 200 ahead. What are you talking about? But they have almost the same threshold. We're trying to get to like 1180 stamina and like 1200 speed. And we have 1 stamina card and Rico. And we have 3 speed cards that are all very good. So I think when presented with this choice, you actually... And Halo friendship building too. I think you actually do click... Plus this burst is unlikely to go back onto Stam. I think you do click the Stam burst here. Stamina's looking better now. I can for a few turns I can kind of take my eye off it and just take any good speed offers that I find. I don't think Charming does anything here, but I want to spend the like 100 energy or whatever the fuck to get the skill points from the other side. So we'll just take that. We'd love to rest here. Nope. Do I have to take that? I don't have to take that, but I think I should. 33 speed. 11%, again, should not be a realistic failure chance. That should be quite likely to succeed, so we shouldn't factor that in too heavily. The main problem is what happens if we get presented with an even better turn next turn, and then we can't take that because we trained here. But I don't think that's super likely, right? The odds of getting a better turn than 2 rainbows and a fire on speed is quite low, so I think I have to take this. Yeah, I think that's right. And again, 11%, like you shouldn't let your fear make you factor in that failure chance any more than it deserves, which is not very much. Well, I did say it wasn't very likely that we get a better turn next turn. We did. It's still fine. It's okay. We don't like, we're not so desperate for speed that we lose because we skip out on that or something, but they obviously did give me a better turn on speeds. I'm okay with this. Yeah, speed burst and it gets Halo to Rainbow. Alternatively, there's a decent Stam click and a decent Wit click. I think I like just making sure that let's not get too... Our stats are in a good spot, but let's keep them there. And again, getting Halo to orange is quite nice. We do need to... we'll probably have to do a couple of power clicks from her. Oh, this is the eating. Yeah. Don't slow metabolism yourself now. Yeah, you should slow metabolism yourself now. Kikasho, we could probably... Let's grab corner recovery, because we're gonna have to anyway. We have Umastan. Let's grab Lone Wolf. I think I do want it on her. Let's grab Lone Wolf. And our stamina's probably fine with 1 white. But let's late surge here. Since our stamina's a little bit worse off, and we can end close in Tenno-Sho Spring when we have Maestro ready. We should win this. We've won with pace. We need to win his late. We need to win his end. We need to win his front. I would like to target a shorter race for front, where I think we have a medium. We have Tenno-Sho Autumn or something at some point in the career. Nice. Yeah, Tenno-Sho Spring, yeah, distance. Tenno-Sho Spring should be distance on end, and then, unless something horrible happens. Accidents happen, right? And then it should just be a matter of finding... Takarazuka Kinan could work. Hanshin Daishiten, both of these actually, could be good spots to target for front. Arma Kinan, honestly, we could get away as well. But maybe not that one. Maybe the one that we have to win. It's a good speed click. Nothing else is great here. Hanshin wants a G2. Oh, you're right. Yes. So yeah, probably either we'll do Takarazuka Kinan, and if we don't get that, we'll do it on the Arma Kinan where we like have to do it. We're abandoning Gold Ship? No, I just have a Gold Ship that I'm quite happy with. She's not perfect. She doesn't have Spurt, but she's pretty good. You need 3 people for a CM team, good sir, so. We just need more. We need more. Box shit. I'm down to click speed again here. No amazing. Honestly, there's a good argument to fascist max there. Yeah, actually, maybe in hindsight, that is the correct thing to do. Yeah, because then a lot of these turns come by and it gets really hard to skip them. I think I am supposed to do this. Shit. Fascist maxing next turn. Give me a bad turn here. Yeah. I mean, it's not that bad. But I mean, I can't really afford any of this anyway. Yeah, it's a good idea because we get a good amount of energy back. We'll get like 26 energy back or something like that. We'll get 30 from the new year and we'll get more from the raffle. So because it's just a bunch of energy recovery in a row here, we can choose to greed this instead of resting. Because resting actually could very easily lead to New Year's energy recovery being wasted too. We could try to front run this. But I don't think we have to. I think we're just on longs. Like, it's just easier to late and end close because of the coefficient diff. So I think I'll just late surge here still. Could have end closed because if we did win, then we're not as pressed. Probably should have done that actually. We have enough stamina for the Armor. Yeah, probably should have end closed there. Probably Tenno Show Spring with Maestro and how much stamina we're rocking and long S. It should be like near impossible for us not to win that by distance. We just have to get blocked, which is less common these days. Autofill me. We're gonna go top here, so we have to be a little bit more careful. Make sure we actually win this. I mean, medium team looks like it kind of sucks, but doesn't seem we have anything better. We should have long covered. Couple C's. I mean, a couple C's on everything. Dirt is a little rough, but that's how it always is. Yeah, I think that's fine. Couple C's on everywhere around. I think we've also done... How many bursts have we done? I should double check that real quick before... I mean, we kind of have to click top here, but... Grab Maestro so we can have long held down. We've bursted 5 times? That's a good enough number for... And plus, because we've done middle twice, this top option is weaker now. This should be, yeah. It should be long? I don't think we're gonna lose long. Wait, it's Agnes Take on Network. How are you doing? How are you on this fine evening? That's worrying. Well, we're fine. Okay. Oh, vodka? First, second, third, fourth. What the hell? Mogged by vodka on a medium? Since when did that shit happen, man? That's not how that fucking works. Okay, sure. Everything ranks up. Everybody hurts. We're looking pretty good, man. I'm pretty happy with the trajectory so far. We'll get something decent, at least, if we maintain this momentum. Power Burst is not a bad idea here. This builds a fire, though. Power Burst is not a bad idea. This also builds a fire, but there's no... It's just less stats. Well, it's not. It isn't, actually. It's with the burst, it's more. That's 40 stats, and this is 37. Rico does give us stamina, and she makes it cost less energy, though. I think you gotta factor that in. Yeah, I mean, we'll get some power through speed as well. It's not so bad. Speed and stamina are still the first-class citizens, right? We want power, but, like, he's not as important. Another bushel of carrots. We've been lucky on the raffle with Mayano, for what it's worth. Nice. Lots of all stats left to be handed out, too. Oh, we actually don't need to take the risk here this time. I don't mean to fat shame you, Maya, but it's mechanically optimal. It's a good speed click. We can just take these 24 speed clicks and be on pace. It's fine. Gives us 12 power as well. Yeah, some TE from Creek. I'm cool with this. I'm down. Valentine's Day. So true, that's it. Stamina burst isn't a bad idea. Down to do this, I think. There's not... Ooh, I was gonna say it's not a great alternative. That's an interesting guts click. I think fires are a little bit less valuable compared to just cashing in raw stats these days, and this is still creating another burst. I think I like the stamina burst here. Let's not get too comfy. Stamina, we still need so much stamina, right? After so much and getting archive levels from the ambient combos in the main screen, I started clicking them, and it turns out Rice canonically always loses the raffle and offers you tissues because she has plenty. Dude. Poor girl. It's a good stam click. It's a good speed click. Don't forget, we have one more fascism maxing session to do. But I don't think it's this turn. This is an interesting little crossroads here, because stamina is still worse off than speed is. This builds one fire, this builds no fires. Stamina is worse off than speed is. It feels weird, but I think you're supposed to click stamina here, even though it's a double rainbow on speed. Alternatively, what happens if you click? I mean, how many clicks do we still need? We're gonna get like in the ballpark of 80 to 90 stamina from the inspiration, probably, on average. And then we're going to get probably something in the neighborhood of like 100 stamina just from career goals, and maybe even a little bit more from career goals, winning the finals, which we have to. This is going to be a run that we're going to use. All of that. So call it like 180, 190 stamina that we're getting. So we still need something in the neighborhood of like 150 stamina from clicks. We need a lot more of that than speed, for speed. But we should be able to get a lot more speed easily. And this builds a fire. Yeah, I think you click stam here. I think it's the correct choice. It's weird, but I think it's the right thing to do. If we can get to like over 500 guts, we can also have a little bit less stam. We don't need 1180. We can have like, well, I assume actually. Let me double check that real quick. But I'm pretty sure if we get like 1150 stam and like 530 guts or something, then we're doing. Oh, we probably need a little bit more guts than that, I guess, because 1 point of guts is worse than 1 point of stamina. Yeah, you're gonna need quite a bit before it starts making a difference. But if we have like 1160 here, maybe. Yeah, we're like right on the borderline. Like every little point starts to make a big difference, right? If you're like 560 guts and 1160 stam, yeah. It starts climbing fast. It is true though that we at 500 plus guts, you've already hit the point where like a point of stamina is probably like 1.5 points of guts or something like this, maybe even more. Nothing great here. Good fascism max. I think it's not a great time for it. We can find a better turn. Right now I need to rest. Well rested. That's great. That's honestly huge. Rewarded. This is a G2, so we don't care. Fuck shit. Fuck shit. Let's just. Let's just pace because Uva Stand will activate the most commonly there. We can even lose this. I don't care. Yeah, it's fine. Sucks a little bit because we just don't get the +3 to all, but we got +2 to all. Still fine. Oh shit! You only start losing skill points once you don't podium too. So first, second, third is all the same for skill points, which is probably the more important thing in that race. Really just, I mean, obviously like a URA finale spark popping, give me like 30 speed would be great here, but just want, again, around the neighborhood of like 80 stamp would be awesome. Sure. Yeah, it's fine. Summer Runner is useless, but it's okay. After School Stroll is an interesting thing. If we're a little low on stamina and we have some skill points to spare, I could throw an extra white in there, but it gets a little nerve-wracking. This is a good stamp click. We need a few of these. I do have to... After this, I probably have to lock it on speed a little bit, because we only need like 2 more stamp clicks of this caliber after this. Maybe 3. I don't want to just like get all my stamp clicks in now and then like go, okay, now we just only click speed and then get offered a bunch of good... Ooh, sunny days. Wait a second. It is sunny, isn't it? For Libra? That is interesting. The ability to get a little bit more guts could matter. I think it's sunny. Yes. Okay, cool. Good to know. We should be able to end close this and just Mog. Now we just have to win something with front, and we're chilling to get our free spurt and our +6 to all too, which is very nice. And close this on this long of a race. Yeah. Distance. Yep. Really late. I mean, late end. You can see right there. Anyone who's not an end closer is in for a rough time, or a late surger at least. You just get coefficient diffed so hard on Gemini. Position pilfer, worthless, but thank you, I guess. I'll take it in many ways. Alright, summer camp coming up. Speed is now sort of priority number 1. This could be a good time to, yeah, get Rico out of the way. This is not a great turn. Yeah. And now now this is gone, or that gets us some stamina as well. No, oh no, it doesn't. This last one doesn't. Yeah, she gives us 27 stamina from the last event, is what it is. Perfect. Yeah, I'm down to do this. I think I've been throwing some bursts into Stam. This creates a burst, and it uses one, and it's like 40 speed. I think we're not like behind, you know. If we leave summer camp with like 850 to 900 speed, then I'm quite happy. But like, we're a little RNG reliant to not be behind right now. So taking that is makes it a lot less worrying. Great chance to rest here. Yeah, great chance to rest before summer camp, and we can even, you know, we can click 2 or 3 times. How do I play this game? I don't get it. First, you be based. Yeah, I got nothing for you, man. It's a long answer. The game is it's spreadsheet simulator is what you need to know. Because, like, you know, you just train and then you race. But, like, what is a good way to train and what is a good way to race are complicated questions, I fear. I don't think I care to take any skills right now. I think we just race. So hopefully we can win this on front right here. We're not as good at mediums. You go, I would never be taken in by silly horse girl idols and you give your life to them. Yeah. Hopefully we win this on front. It just makes my life a little simpler. Yes. Okay, good. So we've gotten everything. I'll double check in our history, but I think we have won a G1 on every strategy. Now again, literally, the only thing left to do now is to hit our speed and stamina. We have quite a lot of time left, still like 13 turns or something like that. And to win finals, to be fair. We have to make sure, we need to make sure we're bursting in the correct places and shit. Because we are going to be on a little bit of a disadvantage in finals, because we're only rocking the plus 30 to all stats instead of the plus 50. We have to win this, by the way. If we don't win this, that's pretty doomed. One. Whoa! That's worrying. We get second at least? Yes, we did. We need to be holding that down a little better. Was I not end closing there? Did they have me running pace? They had her running pace before. I think autofill might have her running. I really have to make sure she's end closing for what's it called? For finals. Ooh. I mean, a power click's fine. Guts burst is okay. I'm fine with a power click. Yeah, we need more. And this is 21 stamina. Like, this is a stam click. Yeah. I'm okay with this. So much PE on this and the 20% stam growth. Very good. Gap closer is useless, but it's okay. Give me a good speed click here. Could greed. Could rest here and then go speed. This is not amazing. We are likely to get a click that is at least that good next turn. So I think it's actually not the worst to do that. Yeah, I mean, we got something that is at least that good. We got a better stam click. If we do this, am I done with stamina? Kind of. And it creates a burst. I'm almost done with stamina, basically, if we do this. Not quite, but yeah. Okay. Tough summer camp. We are now behind on speed. We are now behind on speed, but not... Oh, wait, there's one more turn. Okay, we are slightly less behind on speed than I thought. We're only like one good turn away from not being behind on speed anymore. We have to remember that we have sunny days as well. Oh, yeah, I'll take that. We have sunny days as well, so we do have 40 to 60 more guts than we actually think, depending. Great, perfect. I do really want to rest here. I mean, it's a good click, but we can't take it. Our speed is like 70 behind where I want it to be. Again, we could be... We have to take these sort of like middling speed turns now. I've looked over too many of them. I think you need 850 speed by end of summer to max. There is no such thing. That's a heuristic. If you have 850 speed by end of summer, you have a good chance of doing it, but you get 850 speed by end of summer and get no good speed trainings. You can get 800 speed by end of summer and get really lucky. Plus max and like 1180 are the same thing, basically. It's a good heuristic, but it doesn't mean anything, really, when you're in an actual run. We are a little behind, though. It is true. We need to get a little lucky if we want to... Like, 1200 speed is not necessarily what we have to do. Again, if we get, like, 1178 speed, that's fine. But if we want to get, like, a good amount of speed, we are a little behind where we want to be, for sure. Yeah, I'm fine. I don't need another thing. We have... Oh, let me double check real quick. We have one on every... We want on a front, we want on an end, we want on a late, and we want on the pace. Okay, perfect, yeah. So we've got all of her shit covered. We'll just run wherever Uma Stan is most likely to proc here. Just like late. Nice. I need a few more bursts as well, is the one thing. So we need to win finals because my dumbass has not potential leveled up. Oh, I didn't check even if I could potential level her up. That was stupid of me. This is good. 5 to all. Really nice. Fast learner is also quite good here. Alright, hold up. Stamina or guts? Stamina, for sure. Okay, stamina is like good, I think. I think stamina is actually good now. That's tough. See, that's where we can't really afford that. However, we can kind of afford it this turn because this is a turn where rest is a good alternative. Okay, we'll sleep deprived. That's fine. Rest is good here. The problem is I'm scared of finals. I think we haven't bursted enough to win finals. 9? That helps. Okay. Take me to church. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. S rank speed. Level 5 speed is very good, too. Maya will teach you. What is this? Wit or power and guts? I'm happy with a little bit of wit, honestly. It's a good speed. Rico's here, too. It's a good speed training. We're in a little bit of a rough spot with our speed, actually, because we have to rest next turn, so we get basically 2 more speed trainings. Yeah, speed is actually a little low, huh? Yeah. I guess because we did end up passing a couple of turns. It is a little rough. We didn't end up getting like good trainings when we needed them. He's looking a little slow there. A little bit slow there. Now, there's a lot of all stats coming, so it's not as bad as it looks, but it does look like she's going to be like 70-ish behind where she needs to be. We haven't like gotten anything that paces us up. This helps a little bit. 6 all is good. Yeah. I mean, we have a glut of skill points, which is nice. I'm a little worried about finals. I'm not gonna lie to you. They got me running late. Yeah, that's some bullshit. And close me. Yeah, I mean, sprint looks good, I guess. Got an A rank there. What the fuck? Cool. He's looking nasty. I don't know about. I mean, medium. The problem with medium is kind of a harder one to win. Can any of you go on mile? No, none of the B rank. Cause like the like OC, what's her fucking name? Bitter Glacé. They're on medium and long. I think we should be able to fight little Kokon decently, like ourselves. But I don't know about this medium team beating Bitter Glacé. You got a lot of stamina. Bertoli Marzensky, thanks. Won by double the needed length. Yeah, Redshift is real good on a lot of the tracks. On the tracks where it's good, it's insane. On the tracks where it's not good, it's useless. But on a lot of mediums, which is what her career mostly is, it's very good, which is what's going to determine what your URA is. Could swap you out the long for like some get grabbed, comma. Also, thanks for the follow, man. Demon's mode. Looks like you are, again, the heuristic I think is not as valuable, but I think you're going to be correct though. I think we are not going to max. We're off by more than 50 though. We were 50 behind the heuristic, and I think we're going to be more than 50 off of our goal. I think we got kind of also unlucky post-summer camp, unfortunately. IRL Marzensky won his races by 7 lengths average, which is wild. That is crazy. No wonder they called him a supercar, man. I don't know if we can improve this. There's an argument to put Creek on long here with us, just to like avoid accidents and just completely give up medium. I think it's valid. Which one of you will be the best on medium? Bryce. Yeah. Okay, let's swap you out with Creek. Just try to guarantee that we win long. And then medium probably we lose, unless Goldship does some crazy shit. Some freak shit. And then we just have to win, again, 2 of sprint, mile, or dirt. It should work. Well, it can work. I don't know about should. I think we are a little weaker than I would like to be for the finals right now. We didn't burst quite as much as you would like. So I'm just going back and forth because I'm talking. Yeah, I don't think I can make the team better. I think we've got what we have, and if we can't win, then we can't win. Yeah, we're a little weak. But again, medium, I'm surprised. I do think that long should be better than they're giving me credit for right here. Can I grab any skills to make this better for myself? Well, yes, I can. Grab the guts for sunny days. We have a glut of skill points because we only have the 1 gold recovery, right? So I can be a little bit more aggressive. Grab nimble nav. We're gonna take that eventually anyway. Grab spurt for sure. Yep. That's it, probably. And we'll grab no stopping me if we have the option. And that's kind of it. That's the only thing. That's the only like must-have thing left. Yeah, we can grab perm conditions if not. Our power is a little low for my taste, I will say, but power is a second-class citizen here. I'm okay with it being a little low. All right, we do our best. What Sparks using for this run? A shit ton of Stam Sparks. Like 15 stam sparks or something. That's expected. That's bad. Okay, that was a scary start. Jesus. Second. Medium I expected, but the mile, yeah. Yeah, we took long. That's good. That's expected, I think, but... Alright, cool. GG, yeah. Speed, Mog, Little Kokon. 9 to all helps a lot with our speed here, I will say. Speed is still looking a little low, big guy. Speed is looking a little low. I would love to just like well rested here into 2 double rainbows. Would be okay. That's how it starts. Again, there's a lot of all stats coming. So we're rocking like, if we just click speed twice here, we're rocking somewhere in the neighborhood of like 940 speed right now. If I get 2 double rainbows, it's gonna be like 1100, which is at least passable. You get long S on this? Yes, we did. That helps a little bit too. It does help make up a little bit. I am curious if whatever speed we end up on here, I want to see what the length difference is between that and 1200. Yeah, let's just go. These are longs. Our URAs are longs, so we just end close and we eat ass probably. With our, well, maybe we late here just to make sure Umastan pops. Umastan's probably more important than Spurt. Yeah. Distance, as expected. Would love to get, at the very least, 2 single rainbow speed trainings, and if you want this to be my Mayano, you can give me 2 doubles. Okay, I mean, that's 30 speed. That's Biko is probably the best to have singular here, just because of the TE. Rico here, too. I mean, Rico doesn't really matter as much, but it's cool. Oh, how's Stam doing? With 505 guts? Stam's looking okay. Stam might be a little low, actually. You know if the speed coefficient between late and end is big off the top of your head? It isn't, no. Oh, she has Lone Wolf. That is one thing. If it does pop, that helps a little. Late in the end game is 0.994, and end is 1. Pace is 0.975, and front is 0.962. It's huge, the difference between, like, late and pace and front. Or, like, end and pace and front. But late and end are almost the same thing. Similar to stamina numbers? Yeah. Oh, shoot. Okay. Give me like one more 30 to 40 speed. Ooh. Okay. We can do the math. We're gonna be at like 1060 speed. It's not good enough, right? Oh, actually, what's her stamina looking like? We're gonna get 1327 from Rico. Like 13 plus 10 plus 27 plus 5. We're gonna get 50. Her stamina's a little low, isn't it? She's also gonna get the same thing to Guts. What we get 13 for winning the URA finals. We get 10 from Akikawa for no stopping me. We get 5 from just winning her career. We get 27 from Rico. So we get 55 stamina and Guts. That's not enough, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think it actually needs to be a stam click, which means our speed is gonna be like 1040 speed. Yeah, our speed's a little too low. We did gotta get hit by the late game speed cuck here, but it happens. It happens. I am curious to see what the length... I want to do the math on what her velocity is versus Amaya with 1200 speed and see what that looks like. I think our stamina should be close to good now, especially with Sunny Days, giving us the extra, like, 60 guts. I am curious. That's a lot of skill points that you get from winning that, yeah. Let's go, doesn't fuck with me, that's fine. That probably gives us 10 to all and NSM. It's cool. Yeah, we have a lot of skill points here because we only are rocking the 1 gold. I might grab after school stroll and just be like, maybe. She gets 5 here. Because we have so many skill points. I might just grab after school stroll for fun. Yeah, so we have 583 guts, effectively. I think that's enough by itself, no? Maybe not. It might be very close. What is, if I go here? If I'm rocking, what is it? 1144 stamp. 1144 stamp. Oh, 1144. And 523 guts. I mean, her speed is lower too, so she's gonna need a little bit less, right? She's not gonna have as much. 1028. Power is, I will say, power is ending up. The one thing with this deck is we're not building enough power. That's sort of okay. It's sort of secondary. Let's say we have sunny days. Double circle. And we have Maestro. Sure, this looks about right. This is about the baseline. Does she live? Yeah. Okay, so she does live with just this. That's good to know. So I don't need to worry about grabbing anything else. We can just grab... Mid-race velocity is really good. Mid-race velocity is really good, right? This shit is like as many lengths as long S just by itself, right? Because it's point... where is the skill list? Curvature is 0.35. Oh, I'm on velocity skills. This is 0.35 for 7.2 seconds, because it's doubled. So like straight up, you just get 0.35 times 7.2. You get a length out of this. This is the same. It's like almost as good as long S by itself. So we can maybe try. We have fast learner too. We can try to kind of make up for lower speed by just grabbing as many mid-race velocities as we can. We'll have to grab the NSM, obviously. We can grab one more mid-race velocity skill, basically. Yeah, because we got Lone Wolf. We have Umastan, which is mandatory. We have Spurt, NSM, and Maestro. Yeah, and we have enough stam. What is a good... We can grab Nemesis. I forget what the activation conditions for Nemesis are. Do we even have a good mid-race skill to grab otherwise? Ignited Spirit Speed? Unironically? Slipstream is early, but we could use it to chain a bunch of shit. Slipstream is interesting, because it's really long, isn't it? Isn't it another 3-second one? Slipstream? Yeah. Not ramp up? Oh, ramp up, that's true. I forgot we had that. Slipstream is interesting, though. Or another early game velocity to combo out of Umastan. Could also be good. Get into good position early. Slipstream will be good. What are the numbers on ramp up again? Wait, oh yeah, ramp up is right there. Yeah. So our choices are ramp up, Slipstream, or Nemesis, probably. What does ramp up look like? Ramp up should be like a all the time activation, whereas Slipstream's a little bit more RNG, right? What? Oh, normal. 1.8. So I mean that is a lot worse. I think between ramp up and Slipstream, I probably pick Slipstream. Because that is significantly less time that's active for. What about Nemesis? How the fuck do you work? Nemesis is... You have to be 4th to 7th, overtaking someone on the final corner, and you get 15 seconds... No, you get 9 seconds of that. You know, I mean, so this is the same as Slipstream. I feel like this is gonna be relatively common, no? As an end closer, being 4th to 7th on the final corner and overtaking a guy. Can we get a music change? How dare you? I forgot that shit was even playing, I'm not gonna lie to you. What is more likely to activate between Slipstream and Nemesis? Final corner is really late, but yeah. Normal end closer should be fine for this? Yeah. And the speed is good wherever you get it, right? It's a... Yeah, speed is good wherever you get it. What exactly are the activation conditions for Slipstream again? In front, near, lane time. What does that mean? Number of seconds. Right in front means they have to be no more than a length ahead of you. I mean, in the early game, that's quite common, right? I feel like Slipstream is probably more consistent than Nemesis. And if there is any possibility that could turn pace down off for us, I think Slipstream has more upside. I think we grab Slipstream, weirdly enough. Yeah. Yeah, because she has enough stamina to live most of the time. As long as she activates Maestro. Now, here comes the question, right? I am curious, right? If, what is the speed difference between 1028 speed and 1200 speed? With long S both. Let's ignore what Guts does here. Let's assume they have the exact same Guts stat, just for the... Let's assume everything else is the same, which it will be, because it's both ring and closer, right? So it's just basically this. It's this number with the speed stat different. So let's do square root of 500 times 1200 times 1.05 times 0.002, right? minus that same thing, but it's 1028. Yeah, it's like a length. It matters, right? That's like a length. 0.12 meters per second is like the speed difference. But then, in actuality, you have to, like, you know, your top speed, you're at your top speed for somewhere in the neighborhood of like 30 seconds here, right? So you multiply this by like 31. It's a length and a half, about. It's basically like we hit 1200 speed with no long S, is how you can think of it. The Mayano is not unusable, yes? She's not unusable, but certainly you would rather her have a lot higher speed. The high guts is interesting for dueling and shit. She's not unusable, but she could be better. I've run uglier Umas in CM? Yeah. She's definitely not bad. If I, like, you know... I don't think it's enough that I want to move on yet, because I think we definitely, like, that... This is more of an average run with this deck. We need a little bit more luck for me to just stop and move on. If we, like, again... A couple of turns in the late game where we got, like, a double rainbow, and this Maya is good enough, right? Instead of, like, a single rainbow or nothing. So I think that, again, this is more of an average run with this deck, and I'm quite happy with it. Right, you can burst 3 times in year 1. I don't think we need to do that. This is close, yeah. You got 18 runs to do. You could clear this Maya, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, she's not horrendous. Good to know. I never actually sat down and... It's very simple math, but I never actually sat down and did this math either, right? This is not going to be linear. Lower speeds, like the difference, so 3.75, right? If this was instead the difference between 1028, like if this, what is this difference? 172? What is 172 less than this? For ease of math, let's do 1030, right? And then let's go 170 down from that, so it'll be 960. So if we make this 1030 and this 960, the difference should be bigger because it's a square root function. Oh no, it's smaller. Oh no, because it's 860. Yeah, there you go. The difference is bigger because the more speed you have, the less speed matters because it's a square root, so it like scales, you know, inversely proportional. The times 500 means the fall off is quite small on the range of like 0 to 1200, but every two on a long track like this. This also, by the way, goes to show that, like, on shorter tracks, the difference between, like, 1050 speed and 1200 is, like, nothing, right? Like, if we're on a medium or God forbid, a mile or something, if you have, like, 1050 speed and 1200 and you are, instead of being at top speed for, like, 31 seconds, if you're at top speed for, like, 15 or something like that, like you are on a mile, this shit is, like, it's not even a length, right? Significantly more helpful to just raise your other stats up, probably. Like, it doesn't matter, yeah, but I'd really like to understand how much raw power affects acceleration. We can do that for you right now. The formulas are there. So, here's the thing, right? Not as much as you think. Skills are the biggest part of this always, especially on an uphill, right? Because this basic cell number is 33% smaller on an uphill, and that multiplies into power, so power is 33% worse for this CM than it normally would be, but skills are additive. So if you just, again, hold all of this the exact same, right? Let's just look at the difference in this number, right? Times the basic cell. Let's assume we're not on an uphill, right? So 0.0006? How many fucking zeros were in that number? Is it 3 or 4? 3, yeah. So let's assume this times, right? Square root, 500 times, let's say you have 600 power, right? And... let's say the alternative, actually let's put 1200 here because that'll be bigger. 1200. Let's say the alternative is a guy with 600 power. It's a big jump. It's a big jump, right? Let's do 900, I guess, just to make it minus 900, right? This is meters per second squared that it comes out to, basically. This ends up being in meters per second squared. So basically, this is how much extra speed you gain every second. In general, the difference between, if we just get rid of all of this, let's just assume you have 1200 speed, right? This, roughly, it's a little more than this because guts factors in and other stuff like that factors in, but like, call it roughly this, maybe like 1.9 if you have 1200 speed. This is the difference between your mid-race speed and your late race speed. So this is how much you have to accelerate to make up, right? So you'll notice that this by itself, right, the difference of 0.0, like you have to make up 1.6 meters. And if this is the difference in the acceleration, then what you can do, I stumbled upon non-Grand Blue Brick. Is that Uma Musume game? Well, it's Uma Musume math right now, but yeah. What you can do is basically take this and divide... Oh, not divide. We should add 1 to this. No, I guess we need to actually figure out the whole number, don't we? We need to figure out the number for this. To actually do times blah, blah, blah. Plus skill modifier. Yeah, we need the whole number for this. So let me actually get rid of this. Right? I don't think I've ever played this before. Great game. Let's assume you have 1 velocity skill too, right? So this is how many meters per second you're gaining. So with this, I can't divide because the number's gonna get funky. Well, no, you can. You can see how long it's gonna take you to get up to max speed. I'm stupid actually. 1.62 divided by all of that. Yeah. Is that right? It'd take you about... No, that doesn't seem quite right. Feels a little too quick. Let's be fair, it is probably closer to like... here. Right? Takes you about 3 seconds to get up to top speed? It still feels a little wrong. Am I... I might be underestimating the speed difference a little bit. Before I get too bogged down in the math, let me just, the thing I wanted to say earlier, let me just get it through, and then we can actually figure out the measurable difference. But the point being that, like, especially if you factor in having an acceleration skill, right? Take this number and subtract this from a guy with 600 power, right? The acceleration difference for doubling your power is not that big. Yeah? Like, yes, it matters. Absolutely, it matters. Absolutely, it's important. But... at the end of the day, this is the reason why you build everything around getting good excels on your horses, inheriting good excels. This is why, like, you know, you have to hit no stopping me, less than a single white excel skill. Exactly, yeah, because you know, right, that like spurt is 0.2. Now, to be fair, you have to realize that it's less than a single white excel skill. This is permanently up, right? Imagine this as a excel skill with permanent duration. As long as you need it, it's there, right? So it is better than you think. Hello, Ogre Recap. In general, I can't tell exactly how long it takes you to get up to speed. Yeah, I think power also does other things. Well, it depends. Yeah, it helps with uphills. What else does it do? Wait, literally, what else does it do? Am I forgetting something obvious? Lane movement? Yes. Right. It does help you, yeah, it does help you move sideways as well. That's true. But point being that while power, by the way, you'll notice, it would be, you know, like this is, like, yes, it's the same absolute value. Proportionally, power is going to be much more important for you if you don't have a acceleration skill, right? Because your overall total number, this is a 0.136 difference, right? But like, the total number here is 0.328, yeah? So do you see that? If you don't have an acceleration skill, doubling your power increases your acceleration by like 50%, just about. Right? From 0.328 to like 0.46. So, but the problem becomes power gets less valuable for acceleration once you actually have excel skills in. Right? Because now, 0.13 proportionally is a much smaller percentage if the number, instead of being, you know, 0.32, if it's 0.52 or even 0.72 because you have a gold skill, then your power starts mattering a lot less as far as what it's contributing to your acceleration anyway, right? Now, notably, as the track gets shorter and you are at top speed for less, and just the proportion of the acceleration phase is greater, it gets more and more and more important to actually be able to accelerate. Like, even like half a second of accelerating top speed earlier might make a huge difference, right? So power is super important on miles, and it's more important than speed, genuinely, on sprints. But as you scale up, like for a long like this, speed is kind of everything, yeah? Because you're accelerating for probably 4 seconds, something like that, and you're at top speed for 30. So it's much, much more important what your top speed is compared to how quickly you're accelerating. I do want to figure out exactly how long you're accelerating for on average, though. Let's say... We have to figure out a couple of things for this. We have to figure out the speed you're running in the mid-race. I think you can get away with 600 power on long tracks. You can get away with way less, for sure. Power is like probably the second least important stat after guts. It's just that power is nice because it also builds stamina. The simulator gives you top speeds to look at. Ooh, that's true. That's actually okay. You have 1200 speed in long, yes. Top speed 24 meters per second. Oh, but that's the last spurt, which is I think a little. What's your speed here? This is more so what I'm curious about. About 24 point. Oh, it's about right. This isn't the last spurt. This is still the late race, yeah? When does the last spurt begin on this fucking garbage track? The last, like, the actual last spurt section is even a little bit... I'm shooting for 601 just to increase the threshold, but you could do way less. Yeah, it being a threshold stat for this track makes it more important. But yeah, like, mathematically, power is... It just doesn't do that much. At least compared to speed, stamina, and wit, which are all much, much more important, generally. When does the last spurt start? 2500? Oh, okay. I think that is actually that uptick then. Do you see that little uptick where she goes? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Where she goes from like 23.9 to 24.2. That like 0.4 difference. You get even faster in the last spurt. But yeah, her top speed in the late race is around 23.9. Looks like 23.9, and she's running at about 19.2. 23.9 and 19.2. 23.9 minus 19.2. 4.7 meters is what you have to make up. Right? So if you have 600 power and let's say 1 white Excel, 4.7, and you take all of this and enclose it in brackets, which is, yeah, that's what I'm doing there, and divide. Takes you about 8.8 seconds to get to top speed, is that right? She's about that, actually, so we can check roughly. Yeah, something like that. She's accelerating for about a third of the time that she's here for. Oh, she pops no stopping. Oh, no. She's Uma 1. She's the blue one. Yeah. This is a case where she didn't pop. She just popped spurt. Yeah, so this is actually this is good. This is what I'm looking for. 1 white acceleration pops here. Is there like a way to tell the time? I don't think so, right? I mean, 2025 to... Yeah, it's about 10 seconds. It's about like 9 seconds to accelerating for here, right? Versus if you had... Oh, the uphill! That's what I was like, 10 feels a little long. It's the uphill, because I'm doing this as if there's no uphill here. That will be it. Yeah. Right? 11 said that makes more sense now. Yeah. But if it's not an uphill, right? Is it T equals XXX? Oh, is there? Oh, thank you so much. Okay, yeah. Good point. So the late race starts like right here at T equals 108, and she's done accelerating at T equals 124. Yeah, it takes her 16 seconds to accelerate because of the uphill and only spurt popping. That is pretty nasty with it, right? Because she's rocking, I mean... Oh, because there's also a slight coefficient diff for her being an end closer as well. She gets slightly mogged on the acceleration there. There's a couple of reasons why it's a little bit more than what I have here. But the point being, this is 8 seconds to accelerate versus if you did that, that's 7 seconds to accelerate. Do you see that? Now, that matters. That matters, absolutely. And on an uphill, right? That's 9 seconds to accelerate versus this is 11 seconds to accelerate. So it is, it is nice. But again, the problem is more so, you know, taking 2 less seconds to accelerate is nice, but, you know, you're at top speed. Yeah, right? You see this? She hits top speed at 124-ish, and she's at top speed until 151. You're at top speed for like 2.5 times as long as you're accelerating, which is why power becomes a little bit of a second-class citizen. One interesting thing that I haven't really been giving power credit for is if you lose a little less speed to this uphill here, right? If you lose a little less speed to this uphill here, you basically have kind of pre-accelerated a little bit. Yeah, because you're just gonna start, because you notice how the speed dips here? That's the Kyoto uphill doing bad work. You're going to have pre-accelerated a little bit. Rick, I feel like the UMA YouTube space is completely missing the mathematics aspect of Theory Crafty. You could fill that gap if you made some videos on your thought process. Maybe. I'm putting a lot more of my energy into doing Granblue stuff right now, but it's an interesting idea. But yeah, that is actually one thing about power that I have neglected here, that I haven't given it its credit for. Because you lose a little bit less speed, like 0.4 meters per second or something like that. It's not nothing, by the way, but it's not a lot. Because you lose like 0.4 meters per second less on this like little uphill here, or 0.2, I think, because it's the one uphill. It is kind of like getting a little bit of speed carryover going into the mid-race, because you're just going to start at a higher top speed, right? So there is something there. Like that is basically another little bit of acceleration that power would give you indirectly by making you start at a higher top speed in the mid-race. It's meaningful. It's meaningful. But I think overall it tends to be, I mean, stamina is literally, like, enough stamina to live is required. Top speed is pretty much the best thing here after living, because, again, no matter how long it's taking to accelerate, you're at top speed. At worst, you're at your top speed for like 2.5 times as long as you are accelerating. So speed is that much more important than power, right? And you don't have anything like acceleration skills to make up for your speed stat. You can have like an ult or something, I guess, but it's a lot less easy to come by than like, because in reality, keep in mind, I'm being very nice to power here too. In like the quote unquote like your good run where you get both no stopping me and spurt to proc, this 0.6 right here, right, is gonna make the power impacts. Look at that, right? If you get spurt and no stopping me to pop, which is what you're aiming to do, right, then suddenly power is literally only making like a half-second difference in your acceleration. It's just not doing anything. Like it's very close to not doing anything on this uphill. Now again, it gives you a little bit of that speed carryover, right? It gives you a little bit of that speed carryover here, and it's gonna help you with lane navigation and things like that. But you know, when you have to hit both of your fucking skills to survive, I would much rather have a little bit more wit. When there's a downhill here that you can increase your top speed on, I would much rather have a little bit more wit. When speed, obviously speed and stamina are more important, and wit is more important. Yeah. Transition to late race has like a billion factors to consider. Game of the century, dude, for real, for real, for real, for real. But yeah, I hope that gives you a little bit more of an idea of how exactly power affects acceleration. If I had to, outside of like the numbers, if I had to give it in like an English sentence, power is very important for acceleration if you have no good acceleration skills, and it falls off very quickly if you do. Yeah. And uphills actually make it even worse in comparison to acceleration skills. I was very helpful to get a best understanding of how much power is actually swinging things. Yeah. Now, again, the one interesting thing here is if we just take this out of the equation for a second, the one last sort of mathy thing you can do here is if we assume this minus the same thing, but the guy has 600 power, right? The guy has 600 power. This is a huge stat difference, by the way. But you can basically turn this directly into lengths based on how long you're accelerating. Yeah. It's... Oh, God. What is the basic kinematics formula? Kinematics formula for distance from speed and acceleration. This is like high school physics, but I've forgotten it. Distance equals velocity times time plus 1/2 times acceleration over time times time squared, right? So, this number, you take that number, and then you multiply it by 0.5, and by about 25, right? This is the length difference. It's 1.1 meters, which is about 40% of a length. If you're hitting both spurt and no stopping me, then doubling your power gets you 40% of a length, just about. Again, only based on the acceleration. Yes, it does a little bit more than this. Again, you're gonna get a little bit of carryover. This guy's actually gonna be starting at a higher top speed because he's losing less to the hills, right? You're a little bit less likely to get blocked because you can swing out a little bit easier. But on the acceleration alone, you can see it doesn't do very much at all. Now, if only spurt pops, it's gonna become a lot more important. Yes. Oh no, because it's the same value. No, I'm sorry, I'm stupid. Absolute value will be the same. I'm stupid. This is literally even with no acceleration skills. No, it will. Here's why it'll matter. This number is not going to be 25 anymore. Hold on. This number is not going to be 25 anymore. I don't want to destroy. It is going to be different because that number is going to be bigger. It's not going to be 25. You're not going to be accelerating for 5 seconds. You're going to be accelerating for... I got to take this to a different tab. I don't know why I like doing my math in fucking Firefox tabs instead of... Let's do plus 0.6 again here. Yeah. Let me take this. Go to a different tab here. And do that. Right? Oh, actually, let me just do this for a second. Truly is unhinged. You said to do math on tabs, but I fuck with it. I don't know, man. I don't have a calculator. I mean, the calculator in the computer fucking sucks. It's automatically easier for me to organize it here. So this person is accelerating for that. If you do 4.7 over this, he's accelerating for 9 seconds. This guy is accelerating for 11 seconds. This is bad math. Let's average it out to 10, basically. Right? You're accelerating for 10 seconds. So this number now becomes 10 squared, right? If you do 0.2, it'll be the same. I shouldn't change it. This number becomes 10 squared. This will be 4 times as useful. Yeah? Now, this is bad math. But now it's like a length and a half. You see that? If spurt doesn't pop, then it makes a lot more of a difference. Now, here's where, though, we have to come back down to reality for a second before we get to an emerald with power. And remember that earlier when I did the math on the difference, the length difference between a Mayano that was at 1030 speed and one that was at 1200, it was about this as well. It was a little bit less. I think it was like 3 and a bit, right? It was a little bit less than this. But that was a difference of 170 speed. This is a difference of 600 power. Yeah. Like, if you think about it more like this or something, right? Then it goes back, that gets a lot more, it gets a lot less meaningful. So again, it matters, but don't get too enamored with it. Don't get too, and this is, by the way, this is in the bad case. This is where you don't pop your Excel skills. So power can be a good fallback, right? You can also view it as that. It could be a good fallback for when you get unlucky on your accelerations. You still have, you have more left to rely on, right? In the case where you don't get the pop no stopping me, you at least have a stronger base than the other guy. But in the cases where you pop both, it does very close to nothing. Anyway, fellas, this Mayano is a little too slow. I'm going to make another one. I'm going to do a bunch more Uber runs because I have to do 18 more in like the next 3 days. But that will not be right now. Maybe lates in general want more power as a fallback. That's an interesting idea, yeah, because as a late, you can't rely on your excels as much, right? More runs, woo? Not today, or not on stream anyway. I do have to go, but I'll do them later tonight for sure. Yeah, late, that's a fair point actually, Ophidian, because as a late, you cannot rely on your accelerations as much. Power can be more useful for when you don't hit. But then there's also an argument there that if you're running a late, you only ever win when you hit your excels at a good time anyway. And if you're a late, your excels are very big magnitude excels. So there's a give and take there. It depends on what strategy you're going for. Like, it depends on how you want to win with your late. But yeah, do I for stream? Good luck ace farming. Yep, you guys as well. Have a wonderful rest of your day, fellas. We'll see you tomorrow for more haunts. Maybe I'll have a better Maya to show you then. Maybe we'll be grinding more Maya. Otherwise, we might be doing some Ogre runs. Some late Ogre, which is going to be a pain. Regardless, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.